your questions, your mind get collaborated with each other. Get your basic with academics, cultural, sports, research, other activities, personality development, scope of your faculty, scopes in your field, what are your expectations, what you want actually, what is in your mind. So this is Madam K. Material, sports, research, other activities, personality development, scope of your. यहाँ माझा आवाज रिपीट होतोय. ये मेरे मन की बात तो अंदर से बाहर है. Okay. Now this was just briefing about it. There are questions in mind of students. ये कुलगुरु कट्टा को जाने का वहां से क्या करने का, ब्रेकफास्ट करने का, चाय पीने का, दोपहर में खाने का, कॉलेज में ऑफिस में. No, this is our opportunity. A madam, a personality, retired military, retired only third level. I will introduce Madam later in front of all this of our auditorium. So you get cap. While Madam will enter, you will stand. Your cap will be in your hand. If last Madam will sit there, everybody has to wear that cap. Okay. So I will request clinical psychologist of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Mansi Hire, to start her session. And Madam is in the campus already. She will enter at 11 o'clock sharp. So we'll just get started with lecture of clinical psychologist. Afterwards, there will be short session of SIP, summer internship program, and nice program, that is NICE. Our assistant registrar Sandeep Rathod will come and he will deliver a short session on that. So I request Mansi to start the session.
Hello everybody, good morning. How is the George Mumbai now? Nine hours, 9:30. I'm good. How is the George? Okay, great. So basically, are you all of you seeing on the screen what exactly is there? Mental preparation for concentration. Everybody is here from medical science, right? किती आपला brain, how much our brain is involved in your studies, your extracurricular activities, or maybe your cognitive functions, किती आपण extra effort टाकतोय. So because of that, in our survey, when we submit any kind of data collection or any kind of form from Google Form, we got an idea that so many people, so many students from your age or maybe your seniors, juniors are facing issues with attention and concentration. Ma'am, I'm unable to focus. म्हणजे मी मला किती रेग्युलर रिपीटेशन होतंय. I wanted to repeat each and every topic again and again, and still I'm not able to recollect it on my exam day. So, how many are you facing similar kind of issues? कोणाला होतंय फोकस नाही होते, डिस्ट्रॅक्शन होत आहे, I am unable to read, I am unable to कधी एक नोटिफिकेशन आलं तर माइंड लगेच डिस्ट्रॅक्ट होत आहे. Anybody are facing similar kind of issues? Anybody? Yes, correct. So basically, this is what is important. When I am asking something, it's not about me or she. It's about all of us. It's about ह्या जगामध्ये मी एकटी कशी नाही ज्यांना प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत. It's about all of us. Maybe सगळ्यांना प्रॉब्लेम्स असतील, but there is one kind of hesitation. People are not expressing. People are not stating what exactly I'm going through. That's what is important when you are talking or when you are attending any kind of seminar or webinar or any kind of seminar. It is important to ask and it is important to express your feelings openly. So I will move ahead. Why we are facing attention concentration issues? Anybody can answer. You can raise your hand or you can talk lightly in that way or whatever you are comfortable. Why are we facing attention concentration issues? कोणाला idea आहे? Yes. Okay, great. Attention span is reducing because of we are watching social media or we are watching so many Instagram, social media, YouTube, web series, Netflix. So many things are there. So anybody else? Any answer? Any uniqueness? I want to hear. Yes. Lack of interest. Yeah. That's also one kind of way. So when here we can see when we are high academic pressures. Second is high academic pressures. Correct. So basically, when we are having any high academic pressure, simultaneously there is a competition in your surroundings. Who will be the brilliant student? Who will be the crack the exam? There is a fearfulness in everybody's mind. कि what if I will lack in my exam? What if माझा एखादा विषय राहून जाईल? Or maybe drawback असेल. Anything that can be done. But हे जे academic pressure आहे to fit in environment, to fit in the surrounding. की class मध्ये मी एकटी नको असायला व्हायला. That's what is academic pressure. And that's what is fulfilling your assignment, fulfilling your practical exams, maybe your practical clinical rotations as well. So all of the things you are going through, and then long hours of study. किसी तास वगैरह अभ्यास कर सकते हैं. Continuation में आप सब सिर्फ reading, go through the areas of books, go through the notes, and again long hours of study. So in between that, how much your brain is active? Anybody just think about it? कि हम कितने टाइम से मतलब रीडिंग कर रहे हैं, हाउ मच टाइम वी हैव इन्वेस्टेड एंड हाउ मच एफर्ट वी हैव कॉग्निटिवली इम्पेयर्ड विद ऑल ऑफ दिस थिंग्स. सो बेसिकली जब हम लॉन्ग आवर्स ऑफ स्टडी करते हैं एट द सेम टाइम स्लीप डिप्रिवेशन होता है. रात को पढ़ाई करना कोई बच्चों की आदत होती है सुबह सुबह उठ के. मोस्टली करंट सिचुएशन में सुबह सुबह कोई नहीं उठ पाता. एवरीबॉडी रीड्स अंटिल लाइक नाइट 12 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock. And after that, you go to sleep. But again, what the sleep cycle है, that is being disturbed again and again. So during the exam time, so I will not say anybody like peaceful sleeping जो होती है ना? But between that, when we have like a normal our daily schedule, but वहाँ पे भी कभी-कभी due to our phone, due to our distractions, due to long night parties, उस सब की वजह से sleep cycle पे इफेक्ट होता है and simultaneously it will impact on your cognitive level. Cognitive level means what? Memory, your attention skills, your concentration skills. Again, how much you are able to focus on single task. So many students are there that struggling with multitasking issues. ये भी कर रहे हैं, वो भी कर रहे हैं, वो भी कर रहे हैं. But at the end कोई कुछ नहीं कर रहा. होता है most of the time these similarities are facing by students. So again, we just have to focus on our single task at a time. For that specific reason, I want to give you some strategies ahead. So let's move ahead with the mental health struggles. Again, stress factor बढ़ता है, then anxieties, maybe depressive symptoms, maybe burnout, like your past experiences, your past exam days, maybe you are suffering through that thing. So many students are currently facing panic attacks. So why exactly these things are again and again taking place over? So because of this, the situation, the symptoms you are facing, and that can be arise in your daily schedule. And उसी वजह से you are not able to focus on your study, or maybe your attention span is getting reduced because of that. Again, your social isolations. जैसे मैंने कहा कि everybody is trying to fit in your environment. Everybody is trying to fit in your surrounding, in your groupism. जो बहुत लड़कियों में भी I want to fit in that specific group, या फिर I should not be aside, मुझे avoid ignorance, ये सारी चीजें अगर दिमाग में आ रही है, that means again and again it is taking place in your head and it is going through struggle. मतलब यहाँ पे अगर आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि in my surroundings, if I am going through all of these things, then again and again I am thinking about it. Then overthinking aspect बढ़ता है and overthinking suddenly impact on your sleep. Because we are not able to focus. Book सामने होता है, we are our fantasy oriented world. So most of the time these things have happened, and उसके बाद lack of support from your parents. So many students are there, most of them, and complaining me about their career. They wanted to apply somewhere else. They wanted to do something else in their career, but because of family business, because of family pressure, they have to this career. So many lack of support या फिर morality यहाँ पे भी एक problematic area students face कर रहे हैं. Then most and the favorite part is like technology and digital world. Digital distractions, smartphone usage, online learning. Due to COVID pandemic, everybody has gone through this issue. We are just real life example. Recent tabs जिसके phone में होते हैं. So many recent tabs, right? And when we are seeing in our phone, we generally switch to the recent tabs. स्विच स्विच एंड कितनी बार हम एक से दूसरे सोशल मीडिया पे स्विच कर रहे हैं, दैट मीन्स हमारा मन चंचल हो गया है ना? दैट मीन्स we are switching and switching again. That's what our brain is switching and switching again, and that's what involvement are there कि हमारे efforts कहाँ जा रहे हैं, where exactly and why exactly we are unable to focus. अगर हम एक ही सोशल मीडिया डेली यूज कर रहे हैं, उसमें भी रील स्क्रॉलिंग होती है। रील स्क्रॉलिंग से ज्यादा क्या होता है, हमारे ब्रेन में एक डाइवर्जन होता है कि सब्जेक्ट टॉपिक चेंजेस। आपके लेक्चर जैसे होते हैं क्या 5-5 मिनट में चेंज? अगर वो होगा तो क्या हो सकता था? अगर 5-5 मिनट में एवरी टॉपिक इज चेंजिंग, एवरी लेक्चर इज चेंजिंग, देन व्हाट इट विल इम्पैक्ट, वेयर एग्जैक्टली इट विल इम्पैक्ट, दैट यू विल हैव टू सी। दैट्स व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से। अगर हम सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत ज्यादा स्क्रीन रोल कर रहे हैं, रील्स स्क्रॉल कर रहे हैं, एंड एट द सेम टाइम हम हमेशा स्विच कर रहे हैं इन अवर रिसेंट एप्स, मे बी अवर सोशल एप्स, तो हमारा ब्रेन साइमल्टेनियसली थक जाएगा। Again, then physical health, cultural expectations, this is the most important part as well. शेजारच्या मावशी म्हणतात आमच्या विमानाला खूप छान मार्क्स मिळाले, तुमचं काय? हे जे फॅमिली किंवा सराउंडिंग प्रेशर असतं की व्हॉट इफ someone will ask me about my grades, someone will ask me about my last year exam or my results, what will I answer them? So most of the people are facing this issue. I know you are laughing so nicely. So basically, in your family also there is a one point of this time comparison होता है, यूनिवर्सिटी उनमें कंपैरिजन होता है, एंड दैट कंपैरिजन टेक्स प्लेस इन आवर माइंड कि एग्जैक्टली मैं यहाँ तक जा पाऊंगी क्या, मैं ये कर पाऊंगी क्या। एक हेल्पलेसनेस, एक हेल्पफुल जो हमें चाहिए कि कोई तो हमें कॉन्फिडेंस फील कर रहा है या फिर सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस अगर लैक कर रहा है, तो वी नीड मॉरल सपोर्ट फ्रॉम आवर सराउंडिंग, बट एट दैट पिक ऑफ टाइम ये कम होता जाता है। And then lack of time management. Everybody is lazy here. Everybody is procrastinating. Everybody is thinking about time जब आएगा तो देख लेंगे। मतलब प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम होती है या फिर सबमिशन होता है, लास्ट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी जस्ट राइट, कीप ऑन राइटिंग। लास्ट मिनट में भी ऐसा होता है कि आई जस्ट वांट टू राइट। व्हाई? बिकॉज़ वी हैव नॉट रिटन when we had notice or we had a timetable. So that's what people are facing. Issues in our daily life related to concentration, unable to focus in their daily life, and unable to focus on their study. So basically, I will suggest practice mindful meditation for your daily study habits. आपके study habits में आपको अगर inbuild करना है, तो what mindfully you can do? I will say start 5 to 10 minutes a day, gradually increase duration. That means focus on your breathing, body sensations, as well as particular object that will contact your attention directly. For example, बहुत से students follow कर रहे हैं फिलहाल, जहाँ पे हम सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट है, जहाँ पे हम बैठते हैं पढ़ाई के लिए, मतलब जहाँ पे हमारा टेबल होता है, उसके एग्जैक्टली सामने देयर शुड बी अ सर्कल, देयर शुड बी अ डॉट इन दैट सर्कल, लिटिल डॉट। But whenever you are getting free time, you just have to sit. Whenever you are reading something, you just have to sit for 2 minutes and just concentrate on that dot. Maybe that will be helpful. That if my attention is shifting here or there, or am I able to attend carefully to that dot? तो यहाँ से क्या होता है ना, जो हमारा माइंड कंटिन्यूअसली स्विच कर रहा है, दैट मीन्स वी आर कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग ऑन अ सिंगल डॉट। वो हमें कॉन्फिडेंस फील करवाएगा कि नहीं, आई एम नॉट स्विचिंग एनीवेयर, I am not distracted. I am concentrating and I am doing my study. So all these things will be helpful for you. Maybe you can complete screen as well. Take regular steps. That means you have to, अगर हम continue पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं 2 घंटा 3 घंटा 4 घंटा, anybody can do this. कितने actually अगर देखा जाए तो कितने घंटे हम पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं? If we are sitting 2 hours, then we are only studying 1 hour. Or I can say 45 minutes more, because I was also a student and I have also done this 2 hours of study and 3 hours of study, but no one can do that. Rather than if you are focusing 25 minutes, okay, 25 minutes we are focusing on single task, उसके बाद 5 to 10 minutes का आपको ब्रेक लेना है। Only 5 to 10 minutes ब्रेक में आपको फोन यूसेज नहीं करना है। अगर फोन यूसेज नहीं किया and we are shifting to our focus only on our study or maybe any productive activity, maybe you can take a walk, you can drink the water, or maybe you can do such activities which I can tell you later. ठीक है, तो ये सब कुछ चीजें आपको दोहरानी है। 25 मिनट का ब्रेक लेने के बाद या अगर वापस किया तो मे बी आप 2 to 3 आवर्स अच्छे से पढ़ाई कर पाओ, बिकॉज एनीबडी, एनी ह्यूमन कैपेसिटी to observe, to adopt any kind of knowledge, to learn any kind of new thing, it will take, I think 15-25 minutes to observe, to absorb those things. That's what 25 minutes of break are necessary in your daily life. Also, reduce multitasking. जो मैंने कहा पिछले टाइम में कि we have to do so many things on time. ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है. But what if we choose single task? We do our priority list. Every morning, can you do the to-do list? अगर to-do list भी किया तो every day it should be to-do list and every night we have to see actually इतना सा हो सकता है या नहीं. So that's what is there कि prioritizing a task or to-do list आपको कुछ टास्क पे रहने के लिए हेल्पफुल रहेगी. I don't know Microsoft tool. Anybody know about this tool? Yes. So basically, there was an ex-former president of America. He used to do this matrix tool in his daily schedule. Why? Because it has clear picture. So first step, second step, third step and fourth step. What are the extent? आपको आज का काम अर्जेंट बेसिस पे जो करना है, that will come into the fourth part. That is important and urgent. Second thing is scheduling. If we can do it maybe tomorrow, if we can do it maybe day after tomorrow, that will come less urgent, but we have to do it. The third thing less important, but that can be repeated. मतलब वो बाद में भी हो सकती है. That is not important in this month में. तो वो थर्ड ब्रैकेट में आएगा, फोर्थ ब्रैकेट में जो आपके अननेसेसरी चीजें थे, that can come under fourth. तो अननेसेसरी चीजों में आपको बहुत कुछ आ सकता है. मीटिंग टू योर फ्रेंड्स, मे बी मूवी जाना है, कुछ पत्र देखने जाना है, या फिर अभी रिसेंटली और सबका नया मूवी आया है, ये आपको तो ये सारी चीजें अगर डिस्ट्रैक्शंस में जा रही है, आई विल नॉट से कि जाना ही नहीं, बट यू हैव टू प्रायोरिटाइज फर्स्ट एंड देन यू कैन गो फॉर योर एंजॉयमेंट. दैट इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग. देन प्रैक्टिस विजुअलाइजेशन. ये आपको मेंटली इमेजिन करना है, व्हाइल यू आर क्लोजिंग योर आईज यू हैव टू जस्ट इमेजिन यू आर फोकसिंग ऑन योर टास्क. ये क्या हो सकता है कि यू आर टेलिंग योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड that I am prioritizing, I am focusing, I am attentive in my study. So this practice visualization technique will also help you to be in this practical, in reality-based world, not to be fantasy-oriented world, है ना? तो बहुत टाइम ये चीजें होती है कि we are in practical, we are living alone, या फिर we are in our fantasy-oriented, मतलब जहाँ पे बहुत मीनिंग, सब कुछ अच्छा, एक वाइट फिगर में हम बैठते हैं and we are going ahead and ahead. But what if again फंसी जब पे हम रियलिटी में आ जाते हैं तो हमारे सामने बुक रहती है. So we have to focus on that thing as well. Then use positive reinforcement. You have to reward yourself, not with a chocolate, not with a star, but we have to reward ourselves by being with. Maybe you can be spend some time with your friends. Maybe you can go and watch some TV movies. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना कि अगर हम पॉजिटिव reinforcement यूज करेंगे उसके लिए जनरली हम दूसरों को कॉम्प्लीमेंट देते हैं, बट व्हाट इफ वी आर लैकिंग टू कॉम्प्लीमेंट आवरसेल्फ. डिड एनीबडी हैव गिवन दिस कि खुद को शाबाशी देना, खुद की तारीफ करना. बहुत लोग करते हैं खुद की तारीफ, आई नो, बट एवरी टाइम अगर अच्छी चीजों से दैट इज क्वालिटेटिव थिंग्स करते हैं, खुद की तारीफ करते हैं, दैट विल बी ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट ऑन योर पॉजिटिव थिंग्स एज वेल. Then you have to set clear goals, smart goals, and specific, measurable. Also, there is accountable. That means you have to be accounting. Like reality level में हम ये सब चीजें measurement के वाइज कर पाएंगे या नहीं. मतलब smart goal setting में हम ये चीजें अचीव कर पाएंगे कि नहीं. That will come into smart goal setting. So maybe you can follow these exercises as well in your study. Yeah, so here it is. We have to helpline number. It's the initiative of respected Lieutenant Madhuri Kamekar ma'am. You can see here what exactly the Mental awareness, determination, harmony, understanding, rehabilitation, and interaction. This student helpline made specifically for students as well as faculty, for anybody who can reach out to the clinical psychologist of your university, and you can share your openly thoughts, or maybe जो आपके मन में चीजें हैं that you are not able to share with anybody else, you can talk openly with me on this number. This number is for students who have mental struggles, who are facing mental health issues, who have any kind of mental illness. Maybe you can share it with your friends कि इसको जरूरत है. इट्स नॉट किलिंग पार्ट, बट अगर हम ये सीरियसली देखा जाए, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी अवेयर अबाउट योर ओन माइंडसेट, है ना. एंड वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू टेल यू दैट now I am going to give you a paper. Whatever we have listened until now, so we are just self-analyze ourselves. We are just going to self-thoughtful about ourselves. See exactly where my attention, concentration is going on and where am I currently. So this is not very authentic, but this is a self-checklist. This is attention and concentration checklist. You just have to read and you have to rate yourself. And then, in addition, you have to interpret yourself to where exactly you are sitting. Maybe you are sitting to excellence, mild attention level, moderate attention level, or any significant attention difficulty. Okay? So I'm going to circulate it with all of students. You just have to rate yourself. साइड वाले को रेट नहीं करना है, खुद को रेट करना है. ओके, you can pass as well. And please read the instructions carefully. You have pen, you have pencil, maybe you can solve, and you can keep it with yourself only. सबके पेन और पेन एरिया है. Let's check yourself. You just have to solve quickly. Be carefully and just rate yourself. Let's see, you are fitting into maybe never, almost, rarely, sometimes, frequently, or always, often. Just keep on solving. Welcome all of you to the ma'am. Continue all of you with your self-analysis and we will start the two. Has everybody scored themselves? Where are you fitting? Are you fitting in the mind level? Or always often? How many all of you are fitting into always and often? How many you can raise your hand? Yes, then you should practice your mindful preparation and attention level. Anybody scored for lesson? Done with your checklist? Okay. Thank you very much for your attentiveness and I hope that you will be able to follow all over these strategies that I explained to you in your daily study habits. Okay, thank you everybody.
I welcome all the students, all teachers, all the members of SAB, then all authorities of Maharashtra University of Sciences, Controller of Examination, Registrar Sir, Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, and Vice Chancellor Madam. I will call upon Sandeep Rathod Sir to have a session on SIP as well as NICE. Very good morning to all. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Emeritus, Lieutenant Dr. Madhuri Kanekar Madam, who has envisioned this particular summer internship program for you all. You all are quite lucky in that sense, not for the students event only, but such student-oriented schemes. These schemes are mainly instituted considering the skill improvement and skill enhancement of the student. So in brief, I will go through the scheme. I welcome all the dignitaries of the day, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, Honorable Registrar Sir, and our Director of DSW, Devendra Patil Sir, Dr. Kavade Sir, and other senior officials, and also from the management side of the Concern Institute. So, we have started this scheme in the year 2022. When Madam has considered the thing in this university, we are not having the internship scheme to utilize the summer internship vacation period of the students. So what we have focused and implemented the main part when we have instituted in the year 2022, we have found out 19 center and you see the increase overall growth of the scheme. And now for this year, in the last week of February, we will launch it for this year. So we are aiming around 100 SIP centers and thousands vacancies for you all. This scheme is basically constituted of the three elements, that is DEI, that is diversity, equitability, and inclusivity. These three points are mainly concerned with the NEP program. So keeping in mind the NEP 2020, we have foundation, the various aspects of this scheme. Some newly added sectors are listed over there. So these are the bifurcation of the students. Mainly, we all know the students of MBBS faculty they are having higher side of marks. So what Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam has brought into the novel idea that the number of students applying for the state scheme, summer internship program, so considering that value, we will allocate the number of vacancies so that each faculty or student should get the representation. So this is first of all, I would like to express three deep sense of gratitude to Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, considering these faculties also, they are having lesser marks or they are having great value and great potential as far as the paramedical staff or their skill program is concerned. So there are some feedback formats. When you will join this scheme, you will undergo this format. You need to fill up the format. Main intention is that when you come for this program, what is your idea about that learning goal that we have devised? And after the completion of the program, what you have gained, so we will analyze this thing. Now, as for the data we are having for these 2 years, we are very much happy that we have published one article in a very good journal, the Government Indian Journal, and it is quite appreciated by all the citizen bodies. Also, in the same program, you can have the online lectures from these eminent lectures, so that you can have a better facility to have such a multi-talented, multi-faced figure to gain the knowledge. These are some games of various activities. One novel idea that what Madam has done, we are inviting 100 number of students to MBS campus so that you feel the university is yours and you are the one who student setting activity we are conducting. So this year also, I welcome you all to apply for this SIP scheme. Not only SIP scheme, Madam has brought one another scheme that is nice for nursing students. So this year we are going to launch this scheme, maybe in the last week of February. So in that scheme, nursing students will have this better opportunity to have their enrichment skill program. Uh, I also learned about this particular center is having some excellent skill about nursing is available. So I request the management to please join us for night scheme. These are the centers. It includes right from IIT Mumbai, CDFD Hyderabad, Center of Kolkata Genomics, many more centers of national repute and international. Actually, acclaimed centers are there. We are also planning to get many more to add. This year we are having incubation center in MUHS, so Disha. So we are also planning to start SIP at Disha also. So you are going to get a certificate, a badge from MUHS, also a stipend, 2,500 rupees per week as per your scheduled program. So this is about the paper I am talking about. These two programs are awarded. So I think each one of you shall at least tell and circulate this scheme amongst your student group, so that this year we are having a huge response as we are getting for every year. So thank you very much all, and do join this summer internship program. Thank you.
Namaskar. Welcome to the Maharashtra University of Health Sciences. As the Vice Chancellor of this university, it's indeed a privilege for me to welcome you all as the university staff to the Silver Jubilee celebration. Over the years, the university has achieved a lot in the terms of medical education in every faculty of medicine. We have an amazing history of 25 years through my predecessors, and we hope to achieve much more in the coming 25 years.
An important decision was taken by the Government of India to establish an independent health university in each state to to cover training in all fields and faculties such as medicine, dental, nursing, and Ayush. On the same lines, Maharashtra University of Health Sciences was established on
was at the international level highly appreciated. The state has become self-sufficient in every way in the healthcare sector.
late Dr. Dayanand Durgankar was the first Vice Chancellor who had to start from scratch, and he emphasized on uniform curriculum. He made great strides under Dr. Paiti's vision. Dr. Nubila Paiti established a new scheme for accreditation of affiliated colleges and a regional. He also established the bioethics. Dr. Dilip Naikekar followed him as the VP. He implemented various initiatives during his superannuation from the Army Medical Corps, was entrusted with the charge of Vice Chancellor of the university. The most important achievement of this period is the recent approval by the government for the construction of the Maharashtra Postgraduate Medical Education and Institute.
With great efforts by the team at MUHS, the Maharashtra Postgraduate Institute was started last year with 52 students undertaking postgraduate studies in various clinical specialties. There was a long-felt need of a medical college with a university in Nashik, and the government has made 31 acres of land available to us. We are extremely happy that soon a new medical college will be built on campus along with a hospital, which will see a government institute coming up in Nashik for the first time.
On a new medical college with an enrollment capacity of around 100 students and an attached 430-bed hospital in the University Prem National Laboratory and International University, including Microsoft, to promote high-quality teaching and research and facilitate the novel student summer internship program.
विद्यार्थ्यांना केंद्रबिंदू मानून विद्यापीठाने त्यांना आंतरराष्ट्रीय पातळीवरचा अनुभव देण्यासाठी हे जे काही प्रयत्न केले ते खूप वाखाणण्याजोगे आहे आणि सर्व हेल्थ सायन्स कॉलेजेस चे शिक्षक आणि विद्यार्थी यांना जे फॅकल्टी एक्सचेंज आणि स्टुडंट एक्सचेंज प्रोग्राम हे आहेत त्याच्यामधून त्याचा खूप फायदा होत आहे. शैक्षणिक व प्रशासकीय पातळीवर सुद्धा खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात फक्त संख्यात्मकच नाही तर गुणात्मक सुद्धा खूप मोठा बदल या विद्यापीठामध्ये दिसून येईल.
The student welfare department is functioning in the university, keeping in mind the welfare of the students.
That the most sensitive department is the examination department. We are conducting examination in two sessions, summer and winter session. And in each session, around 70 to 80,000 students are appearing for the examination. Since last 25 years, we are conducting the examination as per the rules and regulations of the respective councils. I am very happy to share to you that now we are doing the digital evaluation. In the digital evaluation, we are expecting that results must be declared within a week's time.
Over the past 25 years, there has been a huge change in the university premises with the NUHS Parivar adding to its development. What was once a barren and hilly area has now turned into a paradise. This is seen very well in the satellite images over time. The campus of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences is now green and rich with plantations, rainwater harvesting, and drip irrigation in place. Water sources have been created with conservation work on the university premises, improving and supporting biodiversity. This can very well be experienced in the sensory garden.
विद्यापीठाच्या परिसरामध्ये संवर्धन गार्डन आपण निर्माण केलेले आहे. ज्या ठिकाणी आपले पंचज्ञानेंद्रिय आहेत म्हणजेच दृष्टी, श्वसन, त्याच्यानंतर कर्ण, त्वचा हे जसे आपले सेन्सरी ऑर्गन्स आहेत त्याप्रमाणे आपण 5 सेन्सरी गार्डन या ठिकाणी निर्माण केलेलं आहे.
Daily yoga classes are also organized for staff. Apart from administrative buildings, A grand auditorium has also been constructed in the university premises. The auditorium, with modern facilities, has a seating capacity of 1100. A solar panel system has been installed for the lighting of the auditorium. There is also a gym in this area. A comfortable guest house has also been built for the visitors. Various laboratories have been established at this place.
विद्यापीठाचा वित्त विभाग पूर्ण काम संचालित करण्यात आलेला असून विद्यापीठाच्या वतीने शिक्षक व विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी विविध ऑनलाईन सुविधा उपलब्ध करून देण्यात आलेल्या आहेत. संगणकीकृत कामकाजाच्या माध्यमातून हा विभाग कार्यरत असून आधुनिक काळाची आणि आधुनिक सुविधा व तंत्रज्ञानाशी हा विभाग जोडला गेलेला असून पुढील काळामध्ये देखील होणारे बदल साध्य करून आत्मसात करून हा विभाग कार्यरत आहे.
Thus, in the last 25 years, university has grown leaps and bounds in all fields. Today, the university is celebrating its silver jubilee year with pride. The university is ready to meet the educational challenges of the changing times.
I am extremely lucky to have inherited a great university with a strong foundation laid by my predecessors and a wonderful team in the #NVSS Parivar. But the present is exciting with new opportunities and great challenges. The new education policy and the digital health mission is something we have to be ready for. And NVSS is ready. We have a vision document prepared by all of us and are working hard wherein the trust could be on research, on new education technology, digital health, and what have you, with an integrated approach to building. And I look forward to that. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Hind.
नमस्कार. आज वैलेंटाइन्स डे है और हैशटैग परिवार आप सभी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एक स्नेह भरा उपहार आपके लिए आप सभी के लिए यहाँ लाए हैं. आप सभी बहुत खुशनसीब है कि आज महाराष्ट्र स्वास्थ्य विज्ञान विश्वविद्यालय के आदरणीय कुलगुरु लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल पदाधिकारी करवाया जिन्हें महामहिम राष्ट्रपति जी द्वारा परम विशिष्ट सेवा पदक, अति विशिष्ट सेवा पदक और विशिष्ट सेवा पदक से सम्मानित किया गया है. विश्वविद्यालय के आदरणीय कुलगुरु डॉक्टर कुंदू सर, कुलसचिव डॉक्टर राजेंद्र बंगाल सर, परीक्षा नियंत्रक डॉक्टर संदीप कुरु सर, मुंबई रीजनल सेंटर के प्रमुख और कुलसचिव डॉक्टर नितिन कावेरी सर, ये सभी आप सभी से संभाषण करने के लिए यहाँ उपस्थित है. मैं स्टूडेंट वेलफेयर डिपार्टमेंट के डायरेक्टर डॉक्टर देवेंद्र पाटिल सर से अनुरोध करता हूँ कि सभी सम्मानीय व्यक्तियों का
आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि आप आपके स्थान पे ही खड़े रहें। इस कार्यक्रम का प्रारंभ हम महाराष्ट्र आरोग्य विज्ञान विद्यापीठ के विद्यापीठ सीट से करेंगे।
आरोग्याच्या विज्ञानाच्या विद्यापीठा नमस्कार नमस्कार विज्ञानाची प्रतिष्ठा संशोधन ही ज्ञान प्रतिष्ठा नाही कृपया नाही कसवा चमत्कार नमस्कार शाखा विज्ञानाच्या वृक्षावर विद्यापीठाच्या करुणेचा सेवेचा इथे विज्ञानाचा साक्षात्कार नमस्कार 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 आरोग्याचे हे संरक्षण करते मानवतेचे रक्षण सुखी निरोगी हाच आमचा मंत्रोच्चार हाच आमचा मंत्रोच्चार हाच आमचा मंत्रोच्चार
धन्यवाद। माननीय कुलगुरु महोदया ने जब पद ग्रहण किया था तब उसके बाद बदलाव की एक नींव रखी। हेल्थ एजुकेशन, रिसर्च, क्वालिटी, इन मुद्दों का विजन डॉक्यूमेंट बनाया। इस बदलाव की शुरुआत खुद से करेंगे, इसी बात की संकल्पना लेके उन्होंने अपने एमएचएस के कैंपस को बदलने में प्राथमिकता रखी। आज एमएचएस का कैंपस एक एमराल्ड आइलैंड की तरह बन गया है। पर्यावरण रक्षा के इसी संदेश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए मैं माननीय कुलगुरु महोदया, कुलगुरु सर और व्यासपीठ के सभी माननीय अतिथियों को विनती करता हूँ कि इस छोटे से पौधे को जलार्पण करके हम इस कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करेंगे। धन्यवाद। मैं विद्यार्थी कल्याण विभाग के संचालक डॉक्टर वीरेंद्र पाटिल सर से अनुरोध करता हूँ कि व्यासपीठ पर उपस्थित सभी का वो परिचय करते हैं और इस कार्यक्रम की जो मूल संकल्पना है उसको भी विचार करें।
I again welcome all the students of Mumbai Suburban, Palghar district and Raigad district. All the representatives from the colleges amongst these areas, the authority member of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences from Senate Academic Council, member of Management Council, Honorable Dr. Varsha Patke Madam, the Deputy Registrar of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nitin Kavade sir, Controller of Examination, Sandeep Kadu sir, Registrar, Dr. Rajendra Bangal sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Milind Nikum sir, and last but not least, Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, Dr. Madhuri Kanik sir. It's not possible to introduce all authorities. I'll go with representation. Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, a Pro Vice Chancellor from Faculty of Ayurveda, with the aim of strengthening the system as well as atmosphere of university, of organization with new techniques while maintaining standards and fulfilling all the requirements. Is MD in Rachana Sharif as a Pro Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra University since last 4 years. Having so many academic achievements, he was on different authorities of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, NAC accreditation established QACCL member, principal investigator in CCRA, that is Central Council in Ayurveda, research guide to PhD students, nodal officer for Maha Arogya Shibir of state government of Maharashtra, and having different awards in field of Ayurveda as well as medical faculty. I will now introduce Honorable Lieutenant General Madhuri Kanik sir, Madam. Madam has been taken a charge of Vice Chancellor from 1st November 2021 after 39 years of service in Armed Medical Corps. She is medical graduate from Armed Forces Medical College, Pune University, and postgraduate from Indian Naval Hospital Ship INHS Ashwini. She had distinction of being first in Pune University in all the three phases of MBBS. The Honorable Vice Chancellor is a pediatric nephrologist who has done her post-graduation, I already said, in INHS, the fellowships in NUS Singapore and GOS London. Madam has also completed her Fremont Fellowship in Medical Education. Madam was professor and head of pediatrics in Armed Forces Medical College and also as a dean of Armed Forces Medical College. She has over 25 years of teaching experience and was awarded Best Teacher of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences in 2008. And the most important, she has been known to work for students' welfare. We are big proud. I am big proud of Director of Student Welfare. You are big proud of as a student that Madam is looking after this department very closely. And thank you, Madam, for this. Madam has distinguished service and Madam has awarded Vishisht Seva Medal in 2014. Nevertheless, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal in 2018 and Param Vishisht Seva Medal in 2022. Very rare personality to achieve all three medals. And Madam is only third woman to have a Lieutenant General in arms. Thank you, Madam. Thank you. I will now call upon Pro Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Milind Nikum sir, for initial introduction.
धन्यवाद देवेंद्र पाटील सर. आजच्या दिवशी या ठिकाणी उपस्थित लेफ्टनंट जनरल माधुरी कानिटकर मॅडम, Vice Chancellor of University or the dignitaries of my university, also Management Council member, all the deputy registrar, AR, and academic wing members, also the students who are sitting here of different faculty. कुलगुरू कट्टा ही कन्सेप्ट जी होती ती राबवण्यामागचं एकच उद्दिष्ट होतं की प्रत्येक विद्यार्थ्याला वाटत होतं की आपल्याला VC बरोबर एक तरी फोटो असावा, डायरेक्ट बोलता यावं आणि आपण संवाद साधावा. पण जर 660 कॉलेजेस आपण आज बघितलं तर त्याच्यातली जर स्टुडंटची संख्या जर विचार केली तर जवळपास 6 लाख स्टुडंट रोज येऊन मॅडमला भेटले तर मॅडमला काम करणं शक्य नव्हतं. म्हणून ही कन्सेप्ट होती की विद्यापीठ आपल्या दारी, म्हणजे थोडक्यात शासन आपल्या दारी जसं होतं कन्सेप्ट तसंच विद्यापीठ आपल्या दारी आणि प्रत्येक विद्यार्थ्याला त्यांच्या मनातल्या ज्या काही शंका होत्या, ज्या काही अडचणी होत्या, त्या अभ्यासातल्या असतील, एक्झाम विषय असतील, विद्यापीठाविषयी असतील, कॉलेज विषय असतील किंवा तुमच्या अध्यापनाविषयी असतील, या सर्व बाबींसाठी हे चर्चासत्र करावं असं मॅडमच्या डोक्यात आलं आणि मॅडमने आता प्रत्येक झोनच्या ठिकाणी करण्याचा मानस असला आणि या तुमच्या सर्व एकत्रित येण्याने बऱ्याचशा स्टुडंट वेलफेअरच्या ज्या काही स्कीम्स होत्या, त्याच्यानंतर SIP सारख्या ज्या काही कन्सेप्ट आहेत त्या सर्वांमध्ये रुजल्या आणि बऱ्याच जणांना ज्या काही शंका होत्या त्या व्यक्त झाल्या आणि त्याच्या माध्यमातून विद्यापीठालाही त्या विद्यार्थ्यांबाबत काय काय गोष्टी करायच्या आहेत आणि काय गोष्टी आपल्याला सुधारणा करायला पाहिजे या सगळ्या गोष्टी याच्यातून निर्माण व्हायला लागल्या आणि हा कुलगुरू कट्टा असाच रंगत गेला आणि माझ्या मते हे आठवं पुष्प आहे आणि असंच हे पुढे निरंतर चालत राहावं जेणेकरून विद्यार्थ्याला डायरेक्टली संवाद साधता येईल, कोणत्याही दडपणाखाली त्याला कुठलीही काळजी न करता डायरेक्ट तो संवाद विद्यापीठाशी साधू शकेल. म्हणून हा कुलगुरू कट्टा आपण सुरू केला गेला. तर आज या पुष्पाचा आपण आनंद घ्यावा आणि आपल्या डोक्यातील ज्या काही सुपीक कल्पना आहेत, ज्या काही इनोव्हेटिव्ह आयडियाज आहेत त्या इथे मांडाव्यात जेणेकरून विद्यापीठ तुमच्यासाठी काय करू इच्छित आहे हे कळेल आपल्याला. धन्यवाद. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
खूप खूप धन्यवाद आदरणीय श्री गुरुगुरु डॉक्टर रविंद्र निकुंज सर. विद्यापीठ आपके द्वारा यही संदेश करने हम सभी को उनके बराबर से दिया है. सही क्या है, गलत क्या है, ये सब बताते हैं आप. झूठ क्या है, सच क्या है, ये समझाते हैं आप. जब सूझता नहीं कुछ भी रास्ता तो रास्ते को सरल बनाते हैं आप. जीवन के हर अंधेरे में रोशनी का दीप जलाते हैं आप. जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करेंगे हमारे माननीय गुरु लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल माधुरी गायकवाड़ मैडम को अनुरोध करता हूं. तो सभी को मार्गदर्शन करें.
सर्वात आधी लेट्स एस्टॅब्लिश की आपण कुठल्या भाषेत बोलणार. आय थिंक लेट्स गेट टू फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट. इफ वी कंडक्ट इन इंग्लिश, हाउ मेनी वुड हैव अ लिटिल डिफिकल्टी? मराठी, हिंदी, ठीक है, तो या तो हम हिंदी में बात करेंगे या फिर इंग्लिश में, बिकॉज ये दोनों लैंग्वेजेस सबको कंफर्ट जोन में है. हम कोशिश करेंगे कि इन दोनों भाषा यूज करके, क्योंकि हमारा जैसे उन्होंने कहा DIE है, डाइवर्सिटी, इंक्लूसिविटी, इक्विटेबिलिटी. और आप देखिए सिर्फ शासन आपके द्वारा नहीं आया है, मेरे सीनेट मेंबर्स, मेरे मैनेजमेंट मेंबर्स, फैकल्टी सारे आए हुए हैं, क्योंकि हम भी जानना चाहते हैं. आप हमारे सर्कुलेट के थ्रू हमारी आवाज हमेशा सुनते हो, लेकिन आज हम चाहते हैं आपकी आवाज सुने, तो इसलिए हम आए हैं. लेकिन टीचर हूँ, प्रश्न पूछ के तब जाके जवाब देना शुरू करूंगी. तो सबसे पहले चाहती हूँ कि कौन खड़े होकर बताएगा कि ये टोपी जो आप पहनी है वो किस कारण आपको दी गई. किसी ने पूछा, कोई बता सकता है? I'm glad I asked this question because see we take things blindly. Education होता है वो हर चीज को मैं पूछ के समझ लूं, है ना. आपको एक टोपी दी गई है, ठीक है, MUHS तो समझ में आया, लेकिन MUHS का कलर ब्लू है, इसका मरून है, उसके ऊपर एक वार्ली डिजाइन बना हुआ है, वो भी सबके यहाँ सिर्फ मिल रहे हैं, मतलब ये आपने नोटिस किया, उसमें एक फिक्स लिखा हुआ है। मतलब क्या आप चाहते हैं कि आपको फिर से कंट्रोल करें? नहीं, फिक्स क्यों लिखा है? एक, हाँ, एक्सीलेंट। लेकिन यही हमने यूज किया अभी हाल ही में, इसी महीने में हमारा एक बहुत बड़ा इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ, क्योंकि हम विद्यापीठ में चाहते थे कि हम लोगों तक पहुंचे। हम हेल्थ एजुकेटर्स के, हम हेल्थ, चाहे मेडिकल हो, आयुर्वेद हो, होम्योपैथी, नर्सिंग, सब चीज सब यहाँ है, लेकिन हम सोचते हैं कि हम कम्युनिटी तक, समाज तक नहीं पहुंच रहे हैं। अगर हम समाज तक नहीं पहुंचेंगे तो समाज, इसलिए क्या करते हैं, जहाँ भीड़ होती है ये नहीं होते, डॉक्टरों को मारपीट हो रही या फिर डॉक्टरों को कोर्ट में लिया जा रहा है। ये वजह है क्योंकि हम एक दूसरों से बात करना भूल गए। तो इस कारण से हमने ये कॉन्फ्रेंस बनाया जिसका नाम था फिट, फर्स्ट इंटरनेशनल सिम्पोजियम ऑन ट्राइबल हेल्थ। ये है फिट, और इसलिए हमने मुट्ठी रखी कि यूनाइटेड की हम फिर से हम आगे लेंगे, और ये बहुत सक्सेसफुल हुआ। इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि हम लोग सब विद्यापीठ वाले गए, इसलिए क्योंकि एक साल पहले एक प्रोजेक्ट चलाया था जिसपे 300 छात्र, 20 फैकल्टी, 22 टीम्स बनी थी, 22-20 लोगों की, जिसमें हमारी सबसे सीनियर मैडम चेयर एमेरिटस प्रोफेसर नीलिमा क्षीरसागरारी उनकी तो आप देखिए तब हम पहुंचते हैं यहाँ तक आपकी आवाज सुनने के लिए। तो इस कॉन्फ्रेंस की खासियत ये थी कि आप जैसे छात्र थे, हर पार्टी के वो साथ आए, हमने सिर्फ थोड़ा सा मार्गदर्शन किया। उन्होंने 18 विलेजेस अडॉप्ट किए, चंद्रपुर, गोंदिया, नागपुर, गढ़चिरौली, और यहाँ 6000 से ज्यादा लोगों को पूरी चेकअप करी, उससे वार्तालाप करी, उससे इंटरव्यू किया, उसकी प्रॉब्लम समझ में आई, और जिसमें 200 क्वेश्चनेयर बनी, और हम जान सके जो अभी भी नेशन में इतना ग्राउंड रियलिटी वाला काम नहीं हुआ है। और हमारे ही जो मुख्यमंत्री जी है, फडणवीस जी आए थे, उसमें उन्होंने अब NUHS को कहा कि इतना सुंदर जब काम हुआ है, आप हमें मार्गदर्शन करिए और आप महाराष्ट्र राज्य के लिए एक ट्राइबल हेल्थ पॉलिसी बनाएं। तो हम जब काम करेंगे तभी लोग हमें सब रिस्पेक्ट करेंगे। ये कहानी इसलिए मैंने बताई कि आप भी मोटिवेट हो जाए और ऐसे ही काम हम विद्यापीठ के अंदर सब मिलके करें। और दूसरी कहानी है इसमें फिक्स का यूनिटी, जो आपने बताया, बहुत अच्छी बात। आप देखिए कोई भी पार्टी बड़ी छोटी नहीं होती है, हम सब देखिए सब अलग अलग पार्टी के, होम्योपैथी के है, एलोपैथी के है, आयुर्वेद के है ना, फिजियोथेरेपी के हमारे फैकल्टी है, हमारे रिसर्च के आज आएंगे वो डेंटिंग के है, हमारे नर्सिंग की टीम्स भी है। तो हर जब हम एक साथ काम करेंगे तब जाएगा। तो यूनिटी के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? आई कैन डू इट, आई निकालना पड़ेगा, वी विल वर्क टुगेदर, ये सोचना पड़ेगा। तब क्या होगा? तब क्या होगा? इलनेस वाला आई निकल जाएगा, वेलनेस वाला भी आ जाएगा, है ना। तो इसलिए हम लोग आज स्टार्ट किए हैं। देखिए मेरी प्रस्ताव है, अब हम आपकी सुनेंगे। जो प्रश्न बिना झिझक के जो प्रश्न पूछना है पूछिए, क्योंकि ऐसे ही हमारे इसके पहले डॉक्टर साहब ने जो 7 हमारे कुलगुरु इकट्ठा हुए हैं, उनमें से इतनी अच्छी आइडियाज आई है that we have made policy changes. Our management has taken decision to change our scholarship criteria. How to do more for children. Our management committee has permitted library access across the country. बॉम्बे में फिर भी लोगों को मिलती है, but soon we are launching a library service. Each student अपने मोबाइल पे अपनी पार्टी की किताब पढ़ सकते, टेक्स्ट बुक्स एंड जर्नल्स are going to be made available. So these all ideas come from students. Then we act on it. So नहीं तो हम लोगों के पास क्या काम है? एप्लीकेट करना, इंस्पेक्शन करना, एग्जाम लेना। लेकिन हम चाहते हैं हम वैसे ना रहे, हम सुधारे अपने आप को, हम यूनिवर्सिटी आपके लिए काम करे कि हम आपसे आइडियाज लेने के लिए आए हैं। तो शुरू हो जाए। First one, yes.
So I had a question about attendance actually. So I myself have seen a lot of my batchmates not being able to appear the exam because of their attendance and not for any random reason, but they have had some surgeries because of which they could not attend college for 2 or 3 months and they could not give exams just because of 5 or 3%. Is there something we can do for these special cases when there is a very major medical situation? Because I have had my 3 classmates not being able to give exams because of their ACL test.
Firstly, I must compliment you for bringing a question which is not affecting you, but your friend. So big hand for that. What's something now coming to the attendance? See, if we don't keep some attendance criteria, today with all the Google teaching and YouTube teaching, which I'm sure all of you all follow, you don't need teachers, you don't need classes. But just the way that unregulated Google and YouTube watching can give you wrong concepts and wrong ideas. So, margadarshan karne ke liye you need teachers. So we have found that people have to attend some amount of classes, especially your practicals where you do patient review. Unless you do those, you will not. So exam is just an end point. It is not only passing an exam, it is the process which is important. For that, we have kept that even at postgraduate level, unless they complete that period of training, abhi dekhiye FDMS exams are finished. Pass fails we have given, but we are not completing them till they finish 36 months of training. Because it's the training that the university bothers about, right? So that's one thing. But having said that, the dean's university doesn't get into nitty-gritty. We give it to the dean, and there are some of the colleges where deans see a genuine condition where they make alternative arrangements. I, as a dean, have done it. When my student was on a plaster, we arranged for him to come and sit in the classes with his wheelchair and plaster so that he could attend, and then one of the batchmates would drop him back to the hostel. So we did some things like that. We also, for the late joining in people who reduce attendance, we let the teachers run weekend or evening classes and make up for the attendance. So we are interested, the university doesn't see how. We leave it to the dean. So I think you can talk to your dean because university does not interfere in running of a college. We are interested that the dean says is attended adequately to be able to. So the eligibility is decided by the principal.
If the attendance is late, as per our ordinance 01/2014, we have given this one, the dean can increase or condone 10% of the attendance. So that in our ordinance already, for genuine things, these things are there.
So I think between that, you already have a 20% plus 10%. So there are lots of leeway, but the aim is finally they have to attract.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Safa Sheikh. I am representing YMT Library College. I am a final year student. And fourth year, we have 8 subjects total that we need to give an examination for. So जो हमारे exams होते हैं 1 month तक के चलते हैं. And as much as I'm aware, there are certain private colleges where they divide those 8 subjects. कि तुम 4 subject का exam first 6 months में लेते हो, first semester में 4 subjects का बाद में लेते हो. This reduces their workload. And I think उसकी वजह से people, students especially, they are able to learn their information a little bit more, and वो stress level जो होता है वो थोड़ा कम हो जाता है. So why is it that our university is still forcing students to give 8 examinations and appear for it within 1 month? And considering the fact that इतना ज़्यादा stress आता है, and considering the fact that एक subject में तुम fail हो गए, तो तुमको पूरा वापस repeat करना पड़ेगा, तो repeat the entire year. So why can't we reform this thing in our university? Why is it that we still appear for it?
I give this, we are governed by council. So if council is asking for it, and if some colleges are dividing it, and how they manage to bypass it, we would be very happy to know the details. Because if it helps students, then if council is permitting, we'll be very happy. directions for where there's a council decides how the exam will be. Secondly, why should even 8 subjects go for 1 month? Because the theory is, in fact, we were wanting to finish it in 8 days, but students last time when I said, let's finish faster, everyone went in an uproar and I withdrew and said, we give 1 day gap. I think you're all a part of it. But I took a democratic, because if you all need that exam and students explain to me. That's why we keep this two-way communication, that they said sometimes centers are very far, lot of time is spent in travel, थक जाते हैं, so we therefore let it. But what the university is doing is looking at that, because only exam is not the end point. You don't, most people do that, but I'll tell you from my own, if I talk to our university, that in fact before the exams I used to always be enjoying myself, because whole year I am studying. So that's one thing. So whether it's 4 exams or 5 exams or 8, that doesn't matter. Sara, you're learning on as a continuous process. The second thing, of course, is that when you appear for these exams, you're also, completing the practicals around. What the university is trying is, we've done online screening and theory will tell you about it, but we're doing online. So we are declaring results in 7 to 10 days of finishing exam and trying to have a supplementary. So that, people from those who fail also, take those subjects clear karke, they can come back to the main batch. So let me ask theory to give you support in this.
Honorable VC Madam told that the examination pattern and all these are as per the council as it was. As you said, if you have that detail, with the 4 subjects, after this you can take this. So I also inquired that, and accordingly, if possible, we can do that, or we will also work on it.
Thank you. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Purna Vishwakarma and I am from Aligarh Homeopathic Medical College. मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि हमारा 4 ईयर कंप्लीट होने के बाद हम इंटर्नशिप में जाते हैं, तो हमें पीएचसी में क्यों नहीं अलाउ किया जाता? हमें भी जितना ज्यादा पेशेंट देखने का चांस मिलेगा, एक्सपोजर मिलेगा, तो हमारे लिए उतना अच्छा है।
आपने कितना सुंदर बताया कि, और मैं ये बात ऊपर तक दिल्ली तक पहुंचाऊंगी कि मेरे बच्चे जाना चाहते हैं, आप भी जाए। पहले ऐसे होता था, एमबीबीएस के बाद मुझे याद है, मैं तो एएफएमसी तो मैं मिलिट्री में चली गई, लेकिन मेरी बहन बीजे में थी, उनको पीएचसी में जाते भी कंपल्सरी था, जाते भी थे तो स्टूडेंट अवॉइड करते थे और भगा दिए जाते। तो ये हकीकत थी, कोई जाना नहीं चाहता था, फॉल्स अटेंडेंस देते थे। और आज की ये देखो, ये आज की युवा पीढ़ी है जो कहती है हम जाना चाहते हैं, ये बहुत अच्छी बात है। दूसरी बात, मैं और भी सहमत हूँ आपके साथ, क्योंकि अभी जो वेलनेस सेंटर शुरू कर रहे हैं, तो सरकार की तरफ से जो शासन शुरू कर रहा है, उनमें सारे पैकेज के सेंटर्स है। तो आपको अगर वहाँ की हकीकत पहले से पता चलेगी, पेशेंट देखोगे, तो आपकी प्रैक्टिस भी अच्छी होगी। तो ये मैटर आई थिंक वी शुड, बट आई गेट प्रोवीसी आल्सो ऐड टू इट।
Your question was right, but now the council has added 100-bedded multi-specialty hospital along with your homeopathy hospital right from the first day. So you have to work with that hospital also. So your ability for performing your knowledge, that can be also proven. I think the old colleges have not started yet, but from 25, with all colleges has to affiliate and make an MOU with 100-bedded multi-specialty hospital.
But I like her comment even beyond this, and we must write to the council. So please just note it down that we will write to the council registrar. I think you will have to take this up and write officially. Whereas, madam, if you can also, the students, I think this is an excellent idea that multi-speciality hospital is from the beginning. But if at internship, if they are given a rotation in the local PHCs, then we are connect with community. And I think that's a brilliant idea that has come up.
Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Myself, Siddesh Deshmukh from Dr. G.D. Paul Foundation, Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, Navi Mumbai. My question is regarding research opportunity. Actually, I selected for the SDSS 2024 for CCRH project, and I'm working under the integrated medicine. As I'm a homeopathy student, I'm doing research for dental. तो आई हैव क्वेश्चन राइट नाउ कि जब हम होम्योपैथी के इसमें से अपॉर्चुनिटी क्रिएट कर रहे हैं रिसर्च के लिए, तो वो आविष्कार जो हमारा एनर्जिक्स का रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट के लिए जो कंपटीशन होता है, उससे हम अपने प्रोजेक्ट को इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे हमको सिलेक्ट करना है कि जो रिसर्च पेपर जो होम्योपैथी में वो इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे बहुत कम इसमें अवेलेबल है, कम मात्रा में अवेलेबल है. So I think the integrated medicine along with modern medicine and whole आयुष डिपार्टमेंट हमारे प्रोजेक्ट अगर यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से अगर इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे अप्रूव किए जाए और हमें एक स्पेशल गाइड मतलब होल मेडिसिन सिस्टम में से प्रोवाइड किया जाए, तो हमारा आई थिंक रिसर्च एक लेवल पे सिलेक्ट होगा. तो उसके लिए यूनिवर्सिटी क्या कर सकती है हमारे लिए? और
ये भी बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. आप कौन से ईयर में हैं?
फाइनल ईयर स्टूडेंट.
फाइनल ईयर ऑफ BAMS?
BHMS.
BHMS. Okay, so firstly, it's an excellent question, but I must sit down. I must tell all of you all, UG level में we are not giving except an exposure through SIP because we want you to learn first the basics of your own specialty. आप मेरी मतलब थाली का मैं खाना भी नहीं खाया और दूसरी की थाली से भी खाने लगी तो मुझे किसी चीज की टेस्ट नहीं आएगी. तो अगर अंडर ग्रेजुएट लेवल पे आप अपनी अच्छी तरह पढ़ाई करके उसके सारे कंसेप्ट क्लियर हो जाए तो फिर और उसमें आपको SIP में हम मौका दे रहे हैं. आप जाके दूसरी चीजों से आइडियाज ले आए ताकि आपके एक बार ग्रेजुएशन हो जाए, उसके बाद आपके पास कई अपॉर्चुनिटीज है जो विद्यापीठ में अभी क्रिएट किए हुए हैं. एक तो PG लेवल पे हमारे ऑनलाइन आयुष क्लिनिक्स होते हैं. आप प्रोवीसी के नागरिक, लेकिन हमारा जो आयुष डिपार्टमेंट है वो पहले से अनाउंस करके दे आर रनिंग एंड वी हैव ऑलरेडी कंप्लीटेड मोर देन 50 सच क्लिनिक्स वे सारी पैकेज के आते हैं. सबकी पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव डिस्कस होके कब रेफर करना चाहिए ताकि ये चीज बहुत अच्छी तरह और अभी तक मतलब मेरे ख्याल से कुछ 20,000 स्टूडेंट्स इसमें पिछले 2 साल 1.5 साल जब से ये शुरू किया है. बिकॉज ईच क्लिनिक में हमारे 400-500 स्टूडेंट्स आते हैं PG के और फैकल्टीज भी सबके आगे डिस्कशन होता है. तो ये एक है, जब आप PG में जाओगे इंटर्नशिप में यू कैन लुक आउट फॉर द अनाउंसमेंट एंड ज्वाइन इट बिकॉज एनीवन कैन. आप हमारे 1000 तक लोग एक साथ ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. तो वो एक फिजिकल मीटिंग होती है. दूसरा हमने शुरू किया है दृष्टि. दृष्टि is Department of Research in Integrated Systems of Translational Health and Innovation. ये दृष्टि ऑलरेडी एस्टैब्लिश्ड है जिसके अंदर आज के दिन में 3 प्रोजेक्ट ऑलरेडी फंडेड चल रहे हैं. ऑस्टियोआर्थराइटिस, एनीमिया, डायबिटीज मेलाइटिस जो आयुर्वेद और इसके मिले हुए हैं. एंड नॉट ओनली दैट, मैडम यहाँ बैठी हुई है, शी हैज हेल्प्ड अस, गाइडेड अस, चेयर्ड द टास्क फोर्स और हाल ही में वो जो उन्होंने तैयार किया है वो हमने गवर्नमेंट को दिया है. गवर्नमेंट इज लुकिंग इनटू मेकिंग इट अ स्टेट पॉलिसी फॉर इंटीग्रेटेड रिसर्च. तो इससे इस मैडम को हम बहुत उन्होंने इसमें बहुत टाइम किया और इसकी वजह से और हमारी पूरी रिसर्च टीम जो है URD की तरफ से हमारी दृष्टि की जो श्वेता है सब इन्वॉल्व होके 3 महीने इन्होंने बहुत काम किया है. एंड इट इज अ प्राउड मोमेंट. मैं तो कहूँ कि आप कॉपीराइट करिए इसको, ऐसा कंपेंडियम कहीं नहीं होगा. और अब WHO इंटीग्रेटेड IR ये सब हमें रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि हमें भी शेयर करिएगा. तो इसलिए वी आर डूइंग दिस ऑल्सो फॉर इंटीग्रेटेड रिसर्च. रही तीसरी बात इंटरनेशनल फोरम पे, हम जब अच्छे होंगे इंटरनेशनल लोग हमें आप बुलाने आएंगे तो हमारा पहले स्तर और क्वालिटी उसमें होगा. और हम अगर रिसर्च ओरिजिनल करके स्टैंडर्ड जर्नल से पब्लिश करें तब जाके हमारे रिसर्च के लिए पूरे मतलब दुनिया में उसकी अहमियत होगी. नहीं तो कोई नहीं बुलाएगा. ऐसे में आके बोलने लगूँ तो आपको कोई नहीं. लेकिन हमारी जो प्रस्तावना है बड़ी बड़ी बढ़ा के बातें करी कि मैडम को ये मिला, फिर आप लोग सब सुनने लगते हो, है ना. तो ये बात जरूरी है. तो इसलिए उसके लिए यूनिवर्सिटी ने मैनेजमेंट की अप्रूवल से ट्रैवल ग्रांट और पब्लिकेशन ग्रांट ये नई चीजें दोनों शुरू की है. और तीसरी बात स्टूडेंट रिसर्च और PhD के लिए अभी तक अनाउंस नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन मेरी खुशी है क्योंकि मेरे मैनेजमेंट की कमिटी बैठी है. we have created an endowment fund for the first time, जहाँ पे 10 लोगों को full time PhD करने के लिए university will give them 40,000 a month for 3 years. यूनिवर्सिटी ने लिया, लेकिन ये प्रस्ताव पूरा SOP बना के अभी 2 दिन पहले की मैनेजमेंट की अप्रूव हुआ है, ये लॉन्च होगा। इस साल जो PhD ज्वाइन करेंगे उसपे जो टॉप प्रोजेक्ट्स होंगे, जो फुल टाइम रिसर्च करना चाहते हैं, उन्हें यूनिवर्सिटी फंड देंगे, तब जाके हम इंटरनेशनल लेवल तक पहुंचे।
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम, माय नेम सूरज साइनी शैली सुबोध साहू। मैं डॉक्टर एनवाई ताफियाकर मेडिकल कॉलेज से आता हूँ। बेसिकली मेरा क्वेश्चन है, मैं बुलढाना डिस्ट्रिक्ट से बिलोंग करता हूँ। आपने जैसे बोला कि आप ट्राइबल हेल्थ पॉलिसी बना के गवर्नमेंट को प्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं। मेरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जलगांव चामोद करके एक एरिया है, वहाँ पे वाटर सप्लाई खराब होने की वजह से बहुत से पेशेंट्स को किडनी का प्रॉब्लम है। उसके लिए एनयूएचएस कुछ हेल्थ ड्राइव शुरू करेंगे क्या ट्राइबल हेल्थ केयर में उसको इंक्लूड करेंगे?
आई थिंक ये बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा, क्योंकि जब सारे कॉलेजेस हमारे आगे आएंगे तो हम तब जाके एक्चुअल पॉलिसी बनाएंगे। तो हम जब पॉलिसी बना रहे हैं, हम सिर्फ इमीडिएटली जो हमारे पास डेटा वो है उसको यूज कर रहे हैं, लेकिन फिफ्थ कॉन्फ्रेंस में हमने हर कॉलेज के पास एक तीर करके कंपटीशन चलाई थी, जिसमें हमने 50 पोस्टर्स और 20 ओरल प्रेजेंटेशन, और उनमें जो फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड आए उन सबको एक एक टैबलेट का गिफ्ट दिया गया। मतलब इस लेवल की वो कॉन्फ्रेंस, और मैं बहुत खुशी से कहना चाहती हूँ हमारे स्टूडेंट्स और फैकल्टी ने हमें लगा कि 100-125 पेपर्स आएंगे, लेकिन हमारे पास 400 से ज्यादा एंट्रीज आए, 450, और एम्स दिल्ली से लेके पूरे देश भर के पेपर्स आए। और जो सिलेक्शन कमेटी उनको पूरे हमने क्या किया, उनके एब्स्ट्रैक्ट वो भी रखते हैं तो एनालिसिस, तो ताकि अगर देखिए हर चीज दूसरा करेगा ऐसा सोचना गलत है। आप अगर एमबीबीएस के स्टूडेंट हो, क्यों ना आप लोग इसका रिसर्च करें और अप्लाई करें। हम एनसीआरजी, एससीआरजी सबका फंडिंग यूनिवर्सिटी देंगे, लेकिन ये जो नागपुर में हो, क्योंकि हमारी वहाँ पे ट्राइबल रिसर्च की डिपार्टमेंट है जो एम्स नागपुर के साथ मिला हुआ है, तो बुल्ढाना डिस्ट्रिक्ट में अगर आप इनिशिएटिव लें और जलगांव और उस बेल्ट की करें तो उसका डेटा भी हमें बहुत अच्छी तरह मिलेगा। तीसरी बात यही, हम महाराष्ट्र में कई बेल्ट है, जैसे इगतपुरी एरिया, डिंडोरी जहाँ यूनिवर्सिटी है वहां पे भी है, तो वहां पे जो हमारा पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट इंस्टीट्यूट है उन्होंने प्रपोजल बनाया है, और वहां के ट्राइबल कमिश्नर की मदद से नासिकल का प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है, नासिक का नासिकल बना दिया। तो इससे कई प्रोजेक्ट चल रहे हैं, तो जितने लोग आएंगे आगे और वेट ना करें कि आप हमारे लिए क्या करेंगे, हम सुनेंगे लेकिन हम एडवाइस करेंगे, सजेस्ट करेंगे कि आप अपनी यूज करिए जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, खुद अपने ग्रुप्स बनाइए, आप अपने विलेजेस को अडॉप्ट करिए, आपको उसमें मदद चाहिए यूनिवर्सिटी करेगी, ठीक है। और ऐसा ही प्रोजेक्ट आप चलाइए, और हमारे पास कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स और सॉल्यूशंस क्या, वाटर एनालिसिस करिए, कुछ नेफ्रोलॉजिस्ट हो तो मैं बता सकती हूँ कितनी सोच ज्यादा है, तो या तो उसके फाइटेट्स है, या कैल्शियम है, या मिनरल कंटेंट है, या फिर डिहाइड्रेशन हो रहा है, या इज देयर अ जेनेटिक वेरिएंट इन दैट ट्राइब व्हिच रिसर्च क्वेश्चंस कैन बी मेनी, बट रिसर्च हम क्या करते हैं कि हम जो गाइड बताएगा या नेट पे मिलता है वहां से हम रिसर्च क्वेश्चन देते, उसको लिए बिना अगर हम अपने पेशेंट्स को देखें, तो जैसे वहां पे हमने क्या किया, ट्राइबल हेल्थ बताने के किड्स के लिए जो प्रोजेक्ट चला है उसका नाम रखा ब्लॉसम, क्योंकि ये डेटा जो आया कि ये लोग बहुत लेट आते हैं। ब्लॉसम वाज फॉर ब्रेस्ट कैंसर, लिवर डिजीजेस, लाइफस्टाइल, ओरल कैंसर, सिकल सेल एनीमिया, सेक्सुअली ट्रांसमिटेड ऑस्टियोपोरोसिस, malnutrition। आप देखिए सारा स्पेक्ट्रम सारे एज का कवर, तो ये एक्रोनिम बनाया। तो दिस क्रिएटिविटी ये आपकी जनरेशन से मैं सोचती हूँ कि आ जाए हमारे सामने, और हम रिसर्च के आइडियाज में आपकी मदद करें।
Good morning, ma'am. Respected secretary, I am Arya Bose, first year MBBS student from Lokmanya Medical College. Ma'am, actually my concern was recently I had a first internal exam, and the paper pattern, I think this year they have changed. And in our paper pattern, we have first question is of MCQ, 20 marks, and then second question is an LAQ of 12 marks. Further, we have question number 3 for 4 marks question, 5 questions are there, and 5 marks. Question number 4 is 5 marks 4 questions, question number 5 is 7 marks 4 questions. So basically, the sequence is first we have the LAQ to be written for 12 marks, and in the later part we have 7 mark questions. So what happened is majority of our class we were not able to complete the paper in time because of the time constraint. Of course, I am first year MBBS, so it was the first experience of writing the paper. But also, so ideally we are not able to change the sequence, and many of us could not complete the paper. Also, there was no option in the LAQ, so therefore we are very stressed. अगर सबका stress level high ही होता है first return से पहले. But then हमारा LAQ था, तो then there are some changes we done, and also we changed few था in this paper pattern this year. Yeah.
I think paper pattern change क्या है COE बताएं उसके बाद मेरे पास सबके solutions होते हैं अभी पहले के problems को इसको बताएं.
Thank you, madam. Actually, paper pattern or skeleton of the paper is decided by the board of studies. In MCQ, the idea that only rough guidelines, that the MCQ 20, LAQ, and the ACQ. It's on the university. How much marks should be given for the LAQ or the ACQ? From your college only, Dr. Pramod Ingre, your vice dean is there. He has decided all these. Their team has decided all these patterns. If you have any queries regarding this one, you can email us. Then I again put to the viewers that the students have complained with, can you change the pattern of the exam?
Now I my solution. Neither should this be treated as a complaint. This is not a complaint. This is an honest feedback, and I appreciate it. But whenever you think this is a problem, you should give a solution, and we put it to vote. See, the teachers, from their perspective, must have done some logic reasoning. MCQs पहले होते हैं वो हमेशा ही होता है. But if you feel that giving the because LAQ takes a little time to lay out your answer, so it's always finished earlier, and the shorter questions are put in later, and then you wind up again with जहाँ पे choice होता है. Your 7 mark one has choices. Yes. You can do any 4, है ना? So that way, even in the end, you can quickly choose and finish off in your time. The rest is, it is absolutely the first MBBS is because you have not learned the art of time management. But मैं सबको I used to give advice to everyone कि paper आते ही लिखना मत शुरू करो. Read the whole paper, see the marks and this, and इसके सामने just पहले you know the plan. So you have before going. I tell people that give your time plan. If my MCQs है तो I will go in 30 minutes. I will can finish it. Now that all are given together, they can always do that. Now paper so you can always sort of say I'll finish this and keep so much for this, so much, and keep your body there. So that time management can be done, and it has if you learn how to do it. But more important is please put this as a feedback and please note it down. That students brain in Kuluguru ka Katta pointed out. So, but I would suggest send an email to COE with CC to vc@muhs.ac.in website PDF, giving us suggestions, but don't give it only yours. Sit down, talk together because if 10-20 students feel ऐसे होने से easier for us. Give a feedback, and I go back to the board of examiners and say to the students that कहते कि वो तो पेपर भी चेंज है वो सिर्फ कहते चेंज इस तरीके करो. Let's try it. We'll be ready to do that. ठीक है?
I think 50 students have posted the email.
Yeah. So you give a pattern how you'd like it. Not इसमें हमें दिक्कत है उसमें हमें दिक्कत है. It's easy to say what is wrong, but we must always think and say what will be better. So there are last things. So tell that, and I will do it. So I will. Yeah, mic. What one is talking ना एक हाथ ऊपर करके mic पकड़ के ले लो so that you get a mic ना you surely going to get. Yeah.
All
you
the
have a
students,
mic to start off.
all the students, just a minute. All the students, mic will come to everyone because in initial step nobody wants to ask the question. They listen to what others are asking, and then all are prepared. So you just wait and keep patient. Mic will come to you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ahana from second year dental student from MGM Dental College. In addition to one point, in our course in GDS, we don't get any choices in FAQ and LAQ. So, even
Rekha, that's the advantage of coming together. You know, like Gandhiji said, no, I said, sorry, I had no shoes till I saw a man with no legs. So now you're seeing कि तो आपके पास choice है, इसके पास choice नहीं है. So,
yes, so FAQs, okay, there are 5 questions we can attend at least 4 with each study. But LAQ, there is a wide syllabus, and out of that syllabus, just one question is that it decides our mark. So I think that's not fair.
no, that is always there that you have a mix and match. Because otherwise the whole exam will become MCQs, yours will only become total. We just mug up as it is we are having problems with the MCQs and even MBBS, I think those who have seen, we are slowly migrating to a higher level analytical type of MCQs. So that we are changing the pattern and once the LAQ is going, but let me tell you, an LAQ is never just write an essay. It always has 3 parts: define, give the ideology, and management. So, and always in the bracket, marks are written 2 marks, 3 marks. So it's very easy, and it cannot be something that you never read about. In any case, you cannot write anything if you've never read. But LAQ will always be from a must know. And now the university has done blueprinting of all. So even for students it's easy कि कितना weightage मैंने कौन सी competency को dental का भी हो गया है blueprinting. So just go through that. It will give you how to give weightage, and exam setters also use that. So we are really streamlined, and we must give a big hand to COE and the faculty. All faculty, the POS faculties of every faculty came together, pre-clinical, paraclinical, and over 3 months have worked, and NUHS has the copyright on blueprinting for all syllabus. So we are now getting nursing, this time. So this is something which council got from NUHS. So that is why you all must take full advantage of that.
Okay, ma'am. I have another question. At least a request that we don't get preparatory leave for our university examinations. So my request was if we get at least 10 days of preparatory leave, and we are ready to compensate the work that is missing.
See, preparatory leave is not part of a curriculum planning. It is for colleges and at the dean level. So you all can discuss about with him. I mean, I know when we used to finish the prelims and then give people off after that for, they would just come to give the signature on the internals. That was the system we followed. So you all, maybe just the way we are talking, you all can go back and suggest to your college authorities that if you can have dean ka katta, dean ka adda. So गुरु के कट्टे के बाद आपको आइडिया है कि जाके dean का अड्डा बना दो और go and give feedback to your deans to bring about a change because it's your college.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am and dignitaries. Myself, Dr. Shraddha Rajge. I am Joint Secretary in Science Bar. I am representing resident doctors and interns. So I have a couple of questions. Can I take them one by one?
Yes.
Now, my first question is about the batch 2022. When is the final year exam for the residents? The MDMS exam.
Final year, that's
Batch 2022.
Oh, okay. That's too early.
We publish the program of the examination as per our ordinance 3 months before. So your batch, I tentatively said that I think your cutoff date is in February. So we are going to start. It's not with my permission. I can tell the date that last week of November or first week of December your theory will start and the practical will require 1.5 months. So like that, you are tentatively start from the.
And 6 months before that, you must be ready with your synopsis. But we give, though it is 3 months, no, we are trying to give 5-6 months in advance. BOE decided we publish the calendar. that will be there.
Thank you. Next question is, ma'am, since we all know you are from different background and you work out. So I'm following the Kolkata incident and increasing the incidence on assaults on doctors. So Scienmar had conducted a self-defense workshop yesterday, and we realized that we lack physical strength for such situations. So this is a suggestion that can we have some kind of self-defense program or physical training activity including in the UG and PG curriculum?
It is actually there. Now UG, they have made it quite compulsory in the mornings to have physical fitness and physique. But shall I tell you something? I'm a defense background, but it was not compulsory in AFMC or army that I have to get up and do physical fitness. And now so bilkul hi nahi hai, but at 65 I can run 5 kilometers. So these are internal. If I want to be fit, I will be fit. So you don't need to put everything. As if people are burnt out and stressed with the curriculum. Now if we put physical fitness into that curriculum, it will be extremely difficult. But no one stops anyone from going out for a jog or a run or going to a gym and working out. That you can say. Every college, if it doesn't have facilities, you college students, unions can vote and tell the committee, please give us a gym, please give us a place. But wanting to do that should come from home, no? And as far as that physical strength, I think physical strength is a very underestimated thing. It's the mental strength. If you make yourself strong, I mean, I've gone in every area, no one will have the guts to do anything to me, not because I'm physically strong. Even 10 times size, I will think twice before taking on mine. So it is a mental strength which is more important. And the rest is as to why there's physical violence and this that is happening is that is failure of society. It's got nothing to do with my residents. And I've put it a strong letter to the government that putting web cameras, putting all this in Bangkok, it will not change the situation. A change will come when the people and society will start changing and realize it is not okay from their side and from the doctors to start being communicated. No one will beat up someone who's spoken very, nicely with the patient, treated. We all that we are tired out, we are stressed out, we are understaffed, overworked. Most of the government colleges may not have full strength of faculty, unending patients, sleepless nights. So those are the things we have to address for physical violence, not CCTVs and teaching them self-defense.
That was the initiative as a, at least we took an initiative to start with baby steps. And second is our first year residents do not have hostels, so they are living outside. So yes, days before we started this workshop, they were followed by drunk men and chased. So we thought at least we could take our safety in our own hands by taking some initiative.
I really appreciate. Congratulations to that. Take it in your hands and demand. Yeah, all the smart people when they come and meet me, I say make this an issue. Don't keep asking for pay rises and money cannot buy you this thing. Ask for quality. And when I go to DNER on your behalf, they say, yes, we don't have hostels there because PGC just 10 today there are 50. So where will in big cities, where will the hostels come up? So they have to stay outside. Till colleges take it on and the authorities take it on. I've taken mark this point to the secretary, but science comes under Municipal Corporation of Bombay. So you all will have to take it up with them because they will have to make high-rise hostels. Land will never be available in a place like Bombay. In the meantime, I was told that HRA is being given to us for this. So that you check out. If not, if hostel is not given, then HRA, then you all can. Or colleges could, I have requested the secretary, colleges look into hiring out, flats or places which are there. For example, I'll give you, it's just a mindset. NPGI, the Postgraduate Institute, we started in Nasik and the UG college. There was no this. But we found that the fire department and some government department, they were lying vacant because today all of them get HRA. So no one wants to live in those dilapidated government houses. So we got walked up to the collector, took an initiative, got those given to NUHS. It's not in the law, but the guardian minister gave it. We spent money in renovating it, and all the people have been given hostel. So this kind of local arrangements, rules cannot find solutions. I can give you what I have. I have ideas to bring out solutions, but you have to get. So look at these options, and as a student, go to the authorities with a solution. It's a we don't have, but this we have scouted. A lot of these people, we even tried doing a thing with these lodges. They have these lodges that they have assured this thing so at a lower rate, give rooms to the residents. So all these options are there. Sit together, find solutions, then demand कि ये हमने solution दिया हमें help करो.
We approached PNC for temporary accommodation. That also was not given, and HRA was also not given. That's when we went.
Yeah, but see, they will not give it if you just say हमें चाहिए. Say this is available, please facilitate and say because even people suppose I have a lodge or a building, I will not give it to an individual because then आएगा फिर वो कट होगा, they'll have parties. All of people are skeptical. But if it's done from the organization that okay, if there's a problem, we take responsibility, then maybe. So you have to negotiate these things. They overnight they will not be able to build because we want to increase PGCs. So we have increased double the PGCs in the country in the last 3-4 years. Then now today double the number what we had 4 years. Now where will accommodation be produced from? It will not. And the problem is more in big cities.
So next question is about district.
Yeah, if there are, we give someone a chance and then you can come up, okay? You can ask again.
Good morning, ma'am. First of all, it's a great pleasure to have you in our own institute for the second time. And ma'am, this year.
My pleasure. Then I requested that can we come back here because it was such a wonderful and trustees and management are so magnanimous and warm here. Thanks to the principal and all the faculty here that we wanted to come.
Thank you, ma'am. So we represented our university in 38 All India University Dhoran and Surma Center, Gujarat. So this was possible because of the COVID and opportunity and foundation because of the funds the university has given to us. So for further participation, the professional accompanists are there. They need more funds. So if there could be any help.
The PSW has already taken up on your behalf and we are saying we would be able to, we will give whatever help is required. We've already discussed that.
Thank you.
Yeah. And in fact, I was just putting points together for my convocation address and I specifically mentioned how you have brought Lawrence from the Gujarat.
Thank you.
Yes, madam, we have taken it to management level. Madam is also here. Putting funds, increase funds to accompany. Initial nowadays there are some SOP and we are going to change it. I already talked with madam and we are going to put it on management.
Again, these are the kind of things that we hear from students, we bring about this.
And again, tell all the students has resolved the fund of 200 crore rupees in the bank for students' welfare and 14 crore rupees interest of that will be spent on the students' welfare additional activities. So madam has again made a new policy for again some more activities for development of students. Thank you, madam.
And all the rates being given under the various schemes by the university, the management has approved the earmark fund for student welfare, and from that he's now working out how we can let it go to students.
Very good morning, ma'am, and all the ladies present here. I am Mariam Ansari from Queen's College of Physiotherapy. And today, ma'am, my question is, actually, I'm a student of first year physiotherapy, and we have been talking to our seniors from like a very long time. So whenever we ask them, what is your future goal? What are you going to do in this field? So a very common thing they keep telling us, like a Canada journey, like a Germany journey. So the reason behind this, we are still searching for it, why like they want to practice in Canada and Germany and countries like this. So the thing is, if NUSS can sponsor some international the internships for us. Maybe in the fourth year, so we can go there and we can come back with a lot of knowledge and we can pass it to our classmates and like we can go there with our faculty and know a lot like what is happening there. That why all the physiotherapy students do not want to much practice in India and like go there and practice. So what is it there? And we're very curious about it.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. We noted down and put it to the dean or faculty of physiotherapy. But I've got two physiotherapy faculties here who are very happy to be working in India. So it's not that wo craze hota hi hai. But I tell everyone, don't go after the craze because the growing economy today is India. Having said that, yes, I mean, you get a good offer, you want to go, everyone is a free person. But the time has come when we have to say, what can I do? And physiotherapy, I have told even my faculty, both are excellent faculty in my university itself, that today the time has come, you have to create for yourself and employ it to others using digital technology. The country has the least number of physiotherapy. I've taken this up matter with the secretary, whereas actually, when you look at, cure is only one part, but from preventive, palliative, rehabilitative, right from children with cerebral palsy to adults with stroke to whatever, it's only physiotherapy so that value system has not come into society and so it is for the physiotherapists to make that possible. And using technology, everyone looks for a job, which is natural. But young physiotherapists, I think, should look at other alternatives of creating jobs and becoming entrepreneurs. And that's why we started Disha, the incubation center. So you have ideas, you have innovation, you have a delivery system that you think will work out. You can reach out because new ideas will come from young people with active brains. Most of us get fossilized and pre-Alzheimer's. So you all should come up with ideas and see why they are going. Both can be done at the same time. We request the need to explore possibilities. We've earmarked funds, but at the moment, since there's no one who's taking it up, the VC cannot, start looking out for. So we have asked people to give us, and colleges which have found exchange program or students have got selected on open scholarship, we've actually funded a couple of them to go and come. So if you all can also search and give concrete ideas, we'd be very happy to implement.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. This is Vaideki here, and I am representing King's College of Physiotherapy. So, as we are in physiotherapy field, the girl earlier said that we need more clinical exposure. Also, we need some workshops and conferences. Coming to the conferences, some conferences are really very expensive, and some students really can't afford, and they badly want to go to that conference. They can't attend it as they are not able to pay the fees of the conference. So is there anything we can do it for?
Firstly, undergraduates, I don't think should be looking out for conferences. Undergraduates should be looking at ways and means to hone your skills. If clinical, workload is less, you can discuss ways and means of getting out or using schemes which the university gives. Like UG level, where already SIT is there. But besides that, also, through your SIT program, through your other your short-term research that you can use, your holidays you can use to work. So that's one thing. The second thing is conferences at a later stage where universities funding, we've made a policy for giving grants for national as well as international. National, I think, registered national is 25, huh? 25 and 75,000 to go abroad. So we can't pay everyone the full amount, but if you're paying the rest, this is also a decent amount.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Vaishnavi from my hospital dental college. Ma'am, since past 1-2 years, there has been our examination booklets, our answer booklets are getting scanned and not there's no physical read of the examination booklet. So, ma'am, there's quite discrepancy with respect to the scanning, and we have students from our college whose results have been withheld because they wrote the answers in blue pen, and there were also there were students who lost marks because of the scanning discrepancy center to center wise. In few centers where they weren't allowed to draw their own histology diagrams with HNE pencils. They were asked to draw it with pen. Where in some centers they were allowed to use their color pencils for anatomy, histology, oral pathology diagrams. So ma'am, can we please bring a reformation to this or at least a uniformity when it comes to scanning of the sheets or when it comes to coloring the answer booklet? Like,
Yeah, I'll answer that firstly. I think on behalf of the university, COE, all of us, apologies to the students who went, but anything new has teething problems. So that was in fact, we first tried it out for FBS, right? The first BDS. BDS was the first one we tried it out. So we are also learning. So you must let us learn also, just the way we let you learn. So that is something, because anything betterment causes. Because you see the scanning transparency that it has brought in. There, I won't want to openly say it, but there were conditions where the answer sheets had been changed, marks had been this. There was a lot of wrong activities going on. This immediate scanning reduces all that. The on-site plus the computer program is such that every paper and a number of these things that happened first time has not been repeated because we learned and started improving the system. We are improving the quality of scan, we are improving that. But let me tell you, the software is such that every paper is examined by two examiners. And wherever there is a difference of 25% between two marking, it automatically goes to a third examiner. Whereas when you have three people examining one answer sheet. So that is the level that it is. And everything is so computerized, calculation, totaling errors, all that has been reduced. Also, all these, negative things which were happening. So a big transparency has come in and accountability has come in. So I think that is important. And for that, these were the initial teething problems which are being solved because we found the quality of scan was better than the black pen. That is why then the orders came out that please everything in black. And yes, agree, diagrams should be, but I think we lose out something on that. But if it's labeled, it will give that to understand. We are not looking at artistic diagrams, so whether you understood the concept, which the examiners haven't given us a feedback, they had any problems in understanding what the story. In fact, we every time collected feedback, which the COE has analyzed, and all feedback we keep tweaking it to improve the system. So if there are anything which specifically we will reinforce it and run COE I think runs a Zoom this thing of pre-exam. He runs one module, so it is for people to log in. So, we are doing now 3 modules for everything. For students pre-exam, for faculty pre-paper setting, faculty pre-LIC. Everything now is on Zoom this thing and keep on giving the information. So slowly a change will come in.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insight. Also, now we hope that by the next time there will be uniformity with respect to using other pencils.
And look at the advantage of getting results within 7 days, results within 5 days. I mean, that far exceeds this. This was appreciated by even the governor 2 days back when I presented. That he said, I don't believe it. All universities should be doing that because there are universities where the governor's office has got back 45 days से ज़्यादा लगा रहे results. And we were also having sometimes problems and it delayed. But now this year, it has that all the results declared have been within 7 to 10 days.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Very good morning, ma'am. I am Vanshika Gupta, a representative of YT Dental College and Hospital, Nagpur. I am in the 4th year PBS. I would first of all like to thank the entire panel for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Ma'am, as I step into the final year of my academic course, I believe that a lot of students like me are facing a lot of career anxiety with new and new career options coming up, AI coming into development. So I would kindly request NUHS to install a career counseling set. We would love to know more fields that are coming up in the world, in India, internationally, everywhere, because a lot of us might be clinicians, a lot of us might be entrepreneurs, a lot of us might be researchers. So we would love to know more and more career options that are available for us. Along with that, almost all of us will be communicating with patients.
So not just diagnostic skills, we need to learn about soft skills and empathy towards the patient because a lot of us lack the communication between a doctor and a patient. So we would also love for MUHs to implement that.
Yeah, see, to both the things, firstly, very good suggestions, and they're already in the planning, but we've achieved 100% in most of the other things. This is one thing which has got delayed, was envisaged in the visit document from year one, but we put it under the alumni head because I feel career counseling can best be given from by alumni who are now in different fields and bring in a session where people online also where each one is telling their this thing. College level things are happening, but we would like to take it up for dental, for physiotherapy. I mean, I think Ayush, all of them, we tried dabbled a little bit with Ayurveda where we prepared entrepreneurship modules for yoga and panchakarma. So that we are making baby steps, and this is very much in this that newer technology is good, and dental is advancing the most in terms of digital. In fact, we have a professor here. We are setting up a separate center of excellence for dental. This thing with along, and after this, I'm going to Airoli because IIT Mumbai and us are setting this up for medtech innovation because I found maximum in dental with 3D printing. And UHS has set up 3D printing. We're running courses for you all. So, I mean, NUHS is really doing it. This is just the beginning. And I'm sure and I look forward to, if there's one thing that I got what I did. The other is I didn't get an award, but I want the others to get what I did. So I'd love you to come back as faculty and take on and say, I will do counseling for the students. So that would be a wonderful thing, and we'll definitely looking into it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
communication skills, we already have a module. Are you all aware of I think people don't know, we have an LMS now, e-Prabodhini, which is there. We've not yet made it very, very public because testing, but already for 5,000 students are logged in. And we have for everyone free of cost. You all can log in. We have at the moment, in fact, she's sitting right here, but she's getting ready another 8-10 modules you're doing, right? Yeah. So she's is preparing. We have 10 modules. Communication skill is one of the modules. That we also have, for everyone's knowledge, the first Digital Health Foundation course. So that's a huge career option for y'all. Y'all will all be practicing through this digital technology. So we created with IIT Mumbai Koita Foundation, and this course has 13 modules. You log in, you can do it at your pace, your time. We've got a feedback again that are for running long, so we are breaking it up after June into 20-minute modules. But once you complete, you get 2 credits, you get a certificate. It's at your own time. We put a e-lab where you can play around with e-Shushru, e-Sanjeevani and all the other things you can do sitting at home. So you can do that course, and that course has been taken by the National Health Authority. 10,000 doctors. 10,000 doctors have already logged in from the country on it. So that's NUHS's contribution to digital technology.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Iba. I'm a PG student in nursing. So I have one question. My question is related to admission policy, which was changed around 8 years back in the year 2017 when I was taking my UG admission in nursing. So there was one policy which came out, a new policy which came out, which says that admission will not be given to a non-domiciled candidate. So during that year, there were management quota seats in my college, around 6. So I got admitted into those management quota seats. But there were around 12 to 14 of my classmates who are not from Maharashtra, they're from Kerala and other states. They missed their admission, they didn't get admitted into NHS, and then they have to go to other states. So I just want to know, like, what is the idea behind this? Why this non-domiciled candidate will not get,
don't get
That was past, no? Now the admission is done through, or nursing also has all India quota. Central admissions, NUHS doesn't do any admission. Admissions in Maharashtra, whether it's all India quota, NASCO policy, else is a state policy. So the state decisions, NUHS doesn't, and we don't do any admission. It is done by the DMER. The Directorate of Medical Education, they do all the admission.
Okay, so, alright.
So I don't know whether they don't permit outside states. 15% because medicine is there, all India quota.
Yeah, but for nursing, it's,
Nursing doesn't have it.
Separate seat.
Oh, so that is for the state. But what happens if they've done the NEET?
Not allowed in.
Last 2 years, they have proper admission from each category, take a separate seat for nurse.
So that means, suppose a person wants to try for medicine, gives the NEET. But in addition to that, if they don't get it, nursing was my second choice or first choice, I must give CET also. You have to give 2 exams.
You have mentioned one line. Admissions can be given for the state of domicile of Maharashtra. All the country, whatever seats we have.
So that's a point which we can from, it's a policy decision of the state. Technically, the university doesn't have, but we can convey to them that would you like to reconsider? Because I'm sure this is nationally, every state is doing something, no? Today Trump is throwing everyone out.
Last year, they have added again the OMS quota. Other than Maharashtra quota is added.
How many seats?
Management quota, there are 2, I have 50 seats. So out of 8 seats is my management quota, 2 seats for the OMS.
Yeah. And the outside of Maharashtra must give Maharashtra seat.
Maharashtra, it is mandatory for them to give the entrance.
The internet quota. That is India. Okay.
No, but it is outside the state. If someone in Kerala wants to come and do, she must give the CET of Maharashtra.
Yes.
That is the mandatory.
It is mandatory.
That is ridiculous, and I think it's very archaic. We are going from one nation, one prescription, one nation, one everything, and then we do this division. It's very sad.
No seats are correct.
Yeah, I think we should take this up very strongly. That we should stop this business of giving this thing, and we should write a letter. Please note it and give it to me. I'll discuss it personally with the secretary, and then they take it up with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. They can't order the seats, but they can bring out some kind of a thing. At least they can be that 15% all India quota can be kept on the NEET exam.
Yes.
So across states it will be the same, no? Instead of having a separate CET for every state, it reduces. This is a very important point. I'll take it up straight away with Secretary Health, Ministry of Health.
So when I was looking for my PG admission in nursing into the government colleges, also one of the criteria is a candidate should be in Maharashtra side. So again, there.
I don't know if the change will come in this nursing also. Postgraduate for MDMS is changing. 50% that what they call institutional quota is going to be of anyone who does UG in the state will be entitled to do PG in the state. So I'm not sure because it's just Supreme Court has just ordered and we had a meeting on it at the NMC level and I'm sort of aware of it and we are taking this up that we consider that anyone doing UG can do PG. Some states like Karnataka and I think 2-3 states are objecting to it, but Maharashtra is with them. That yes, anyone who's done UG in Maharashtra will be able to do PG.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself is Ronald Sanders and I'm representing City Student Center TNMC. So my main concern was about admission. So basically the NEET exam happens in May of each year and the admissions begin from June. But the physiotherapy and occupational therapy admissions are delayed up to October, November. So there is a gap period of 5 to 6 months. And also from the last 2 years, there have been this one thing that people before there is a certain date, people who have taken admission before this date are in summer batch, and after that date are in winter batch. So schools like AMMC and Sion Hospital, LGMMC, they have a batch of 10 people. So the 10 people batch is divided into 5 to 6 people. So basically the admission taking people are from age 18 to 22. And this is a time when a personality development is where everything happens during this age. So my main concern is, can we improve this and do the admissions a little before rather than having the 5 to 6 months gap?
Again, this admission process is done by states. And unfortunately, I say repeatedly unfortunately, because I'm trying to move the university out of this patchy business into an integrated approach. But unfortunately, students hide and care. If I don't get this, I'll do this. If I don't get this, then I'll do this. If I don't get this, and therefore the admission cycles go like that. The correct way would be to open all admissions simultaneously. But if that is accepted, people will join what they want to do, not what bird will get. मुझे ये नहीं मिला तो ये नहीं मिला तो वो. So that is what is actually causing the problem. When people can give choices in each, and at the end of first or second round say, okay, I'm getting here, take this and block it and stop thinking. So that then your generation, we were not spoiled for choices like this. We had one college in the state and Bombay at least had 4. Pune had 1. I had not even heard of it. So, 12th करना है, PJ जाना है. So that was you just went to the local college. Today, this thing of going causes too much of confusion. You just can't, because you're always looking for better. Whereas what our philosophy was, get what you've got and start making it work for you. Not work for getting something better and keep running after. So that's the difference. No? You go to the market today, you go online, you spend hours. Should I buy this pen or that pen or that pen? And like so much choices. You just go to the market, get a pen. So life has become very complicated and you have stressed yourself. So that is why, but university has to go with attendance. So therefore that cut-off date, because if you keep on reducing and include everyone, then it becomes very difficult. So, and physiotherapy doesn't have a council. For others who have a council, they give a national cut-off date. And they say, which brings everyone together. But I think at the university level, we really need to think about it with Praveen, the team, that how can we bring about a change and give recommendations to the state. That this is what the students need. Because otherwise your voice is there, someone has to take it to the state. We'll try to do that.
And the second concern that one batch is divided into summer batch and winter batch according to the date of admission.
That's what I'm saying, na? Because for university, you have to give a cut-off date to take exam. Now, is it fair to time pe join kiya to punish him to wait for another whole? It is not. Same thing happens today, NDMS. That is my mark is and I'm trying to get the clarification from NMC. 6 months the difference is there. People have joined in Jan, the last person has joined in June. Now you tell me 36 months, 6 months difference is there. What do we do? Should we punish the person who joined by making him also wait? Or should we conduct exams together and say you continue? That can happen at PG level because residency and exams can be dealing. But can I do it at UG level? I cannot. I have to finish a batch together. But I understand this problem because what happens to the next year? How can you split the batch of 10 people into 5 and 5 and start classes separately? So we have to find the solution of finding a midway and say all will appear together. Your point well taken. Please note it down. We must discuss this with the board of examination.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and all your reviews. Myself, Shamli Virgokar. I'm third minor student from GMC Arima. So as we all know, as a CGME curriculum course, we have not just current year subjects, but we have final year subjects too from first year onwards. So what happens is we have very extensive teaching hours. So by the time of the evening, we get all very exhausted. And from second year, we have clinical coaching too. So we have clinical coaching subjects too.
And after the teaching schedule, we have to go back again to the ward and take cases and study all of that. So what happened is, what I feel personally is I'm not able to complete any of the current year subject or the final year subject theory lectures that we are going on and the case studies. I'm not able to study the full potential of that particular subject. So there is always backlog of at least one subject. So how can we manage all of that as it gets very exhausting, we don't get understand.
Because
And we
this
get
is- I've got this feedback from other Kuluguru also. This new thing has added too much of burden of
Yes.
completing this thing. So theory is.
Sorry. GMC Ariba.
And
So,
you're from
GMC
GMC.
Ariba.
GMC.
Yes.
Medical this thing, there's not so much, it's not major change, and now the CDMA has continued for some years.
Yeah, ma'am, but it is getting very, like, I feel I'm not able to study any of the, like, for example, if I'm studying my current year subject, then I'm sacrificing some part of final year subject here that we are going on, or case
No,
studies
no,
that we
you
are
don't
going on.
have to do like that, this final year and this year and that way. If you just follow a simple principle that, I mean, I'll share my personal. My thing was, whatever I was taught in the class that day, I don't know if you're a night person or a morning person. If you just keep aside an hour and a half, maximum 2 hours in a day, either whichever. So, and you do it regularly, whatever was taught to me in the previous day's classes, I'm understanding, revising and keeping it. And whatever things which were difficult, we just make a list and say weekend, when I don't have classes, I will do it those through. You already done 2 readings even way before your exam. So when you are preparing, then you concentrate only on the subjects of this. Till then you're not worried about this year or next year. I'm saying I break my team into a daily task. See, today I had these 6 subjects which were taught, and what was taught is still fresh. If you recapitulate, read and put away your point, it becomes quite fast. So I don't think that, and if you can't take out 2 hours to study as a medical student, then I think there's something seriously wrong, because medical education is tough. So, your classes, whatever your clinical rotation, take a little time off in the evening, and after that, undergrad don't have night duty. So you can either reset, but problem is we probably spend all of us 1 hour on social media. Then we must post our status. Then Insta we check karna hai. So in all that now our brain gets cluttered. So when you are doing this, when you go into a medical profession, my teacher had told me, just think about it, कि ये तुम्हारी तपस्या है. I still remember his words. Because you have not come here to just this thing. You must enjoy becoming a doctor, but you must keep this as a tapasya. So like any tapasya, you keep a time earmarked, this time, come what may, I will put away everything and look into it, things will become easier. And that's why I appreciate you bringing up this point, because this is a thing which affects everyone. And medical education, health education is a tough thing. It's not for the weak-hearted. Otherwise, you would have also not joined these courses. You all are already winners because you have got admissions through tough processes into this. So now, military jargon pata hai kya hai? We say when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So you all are now going to get going. Okay? Just organize your time.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and respected dignitaries. I am Dr. Ibrahim. I am an intern from Dr. MIJT यूनानी मेडिकल कॉलेज अंधेरी वेस्ट. मैम, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि हमारा एकेडमिक ईयर से ना हमें सब्जेक्ट में सब चीजें पढ़ाई जाती है, PSM पढ़ाया जाता है, टॉक्सिकोलॉजी, सर्जरी, मेडिसिन, एवरीथिंग. इंटर्नशिप में हमें सिविल में पोस्टिंग होती है, PSC में होती है. मैम, लेकिन जब जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज की बात आती है, गवर्नमेंट पोस्टिंग की बात आती है, तो हमें बैकसीट कर दिया जाता है. मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि यूनानी में हमें क्या क्या जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज है यूजी के बाद.
तो ये वही बात आई कि करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, लेकिन मैं प्रोवीसी से भी बताऊंगी कि वो थोड़ा इस पे जिक्र करे, क्योंकि जो आयुष के ये है उसके लिए कुछ एक काफी अपॉर्चुनिटीज अभी नए वेलनेस सेंटर्स में बन गए हैं.
Yeah, now every PMC and every modern hospital, there will be one Ayurved OPD. In fact, all the practices from Ayurveda, Homeopathy, Unani are going to get job opportunities for that. So right now also government college is also three graduate engineering colleges are there.
अभी गवर्नमेंट का भी खुल रहा है।
Government का भी खुल रहा है।
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon. Myself, Dr. Sachin Agar, second year physician from RA Postdoc Government Private Medical College. In 2016, there was order of Government of India, where most of the practices related to surgery, radiology, sonography were allowed for ICE system. So later, due to the protest from various medical associations, it got cancelled. So, ma'am, हम बोलते हैं कि we should all parties should work together for the welfare of the people. लेकिन ma'am, based on the practice, RP discrimination या right to society you are inferior. So, ma'am, how would you address that? In addition to it, ma'am, यूनिवर्सिटी में कुछ ऐसा इनिशिएटिव है या कुछ इन द फ्यूचर की मोस्ट ऑफ द डिप्लोमा या कोर्सेज आयुष सेक्टर के लिए मतलब लॉन्च हो या उनके लिए एप्लीकेशन।
ये आपने बहुत बढ़िया क्वेश्चन, मतलब मैं सोच रही थी मैं ये पॉइंट कैसे लो फैमिली मेडिसिन वाला। आप देखिए मतलब मैं ऐसे ही बोल रही हूँ, अगर मैं ऐसे ही बोलती तो मेरे साथ सारे पैकेज वाले नहीं बैठे होते। आज तक एमयूएचएस में सिर्फ एलोपैथी के लोग रहते थे, लेकिन हम क्योंकि मैं इस मतलब ख्याल की हूँ कि हम सब बराबर है, पांचों उंगलियां इक्वल है, मुट्ठी बने की जगह पांच एक साथ चलेंगे। अब लोगों के मन में क्यों वहम है? क्योंकि शायद सालों से कुछ ऐसी चीजें हुई जो मॉडर्न मेडिसिन एविडेंस बेस्ड पे चलता गया, रिसर्च ज्यादा हुआ और बाकी पैकेज में इतना जो पुराना ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज था वो उधर सीमित रहा और लोग अपना चलाने लगे। मैं अभी डॉक्टर से बता रही थी कि हम जब बच्चे थे तो मतलब रेलवे में पिताजी के साथ में कोई भी अपना बक्सा खोल के होम्योपैथी की औलाद करता था, कोई भी काढ़ा दवा दे दिया, हमें किसी को पता ही नहीं था और उसमें गलत चीजें बहुत हुई। तो इसलिए अच्छी चीजें छूट गई और बदनामी ज्यादा हुई। लेकिन जब साइंस देखो उसकी तो उसमें बहुत सारी खूबियां हैं जो अब दुनिया हमारी तरफ देख रही है। तो इसलिए हमें अपने आप पे भरोसा करना पड़ेगा और लोग हम भरोसा करेंगे जब हम अपने आप पे करेंगे। लेकिन आज क्या हो रहा है, आज भी सारी फैक्ट्री वाले सोचते हैं कि मैं डिग्री इसकी ले लूंगी लेकिन मैं उसकी प्रैक्टिस, तो हम मिक्सोपैथी करना चाहते हैं। तो दुनिया कैसे हमें मतलब रिस्पेक्ट करेगी? अगर हम अपनी सीखे और अपनी चलाए और अपनी बहुत अच्छा इलाज करें तो लोग हमारे पास भागे भागे आएंगे, हमें दूसरे के पास जाने की क्या जरूरत है? तो एक बात ये रही। लेकिन दूसरी चीज जो हम कर रहे हैं यूनिवर्सिटी में, ऑलरेडी मैंने कहा था कि एक नया कोर्स जून से चला रहे हैं जो पहला हेल्थ यूनिवर्सिटी है जो नीति आयोग से सारे देख रहे कैसे चलेगा, वो है फैमिली मेडिसिन, इंटीग्रेटेड फैमिली मेडिसिन कोर्स। उसमें एडवर्टाइज किया जाएगा क्योंकि आज मतलब हर एमबीबीएस भी सोचता है कि मुझे एमडीएमएस करना ही है। और ये मैं मार्च को बोलूंगी कि ये आप सुन लीजिए, क्योंकि जो एमबीबीएस के बाद और आज जो है उसके बाद पीजी करते हैं, उसके बाद पढ़े जाते हैं सुपर स्पेशलिटी करने, आनंद और मतलब उसमें से 10 से देखते हैं कितना कौन कमा रहा है कमर्शियलाइज। बट अगर हम देखें तो सबसे ज्यादा रिस्पेक्ट इसको करते हैं अगर आप फैमिली फिजिशियन जो अच्छा काम करे, पूरी दुनिया आपके पास भाग के आएगी। तो इसलिए हम एक नया कोर्स शुरुआत कर रहे हैं कि इंटर्नशिप के बाद तो पहले कोर्स में हम एमबीबीएस और बीएमएस के दोनों को ले रहे हैं। ये ब्रिज कोर्स या मिक्सोपैथी का कोर्स नहीं होगा। इसमें हमने सिलेबस मैंने खुद बैठ के बनाया है, सारी पैथी प्रो वीसी सब मेरे साथ बैठे और हमने क्या किया कि 10 कॉमनेस्ट कंडीशन हर सिस्टम के उनको लेके उनकी बेस्ट एविडेंस बेस्ड प्रैक्टिस जो है उसके बारे में जानकारी दे रहे हैं। तो आयुर्वेद लोगों को हम इमरजेंसी मेडिसिन एंड एसेंशियल ड्रग लिस्ट पढ़ाएंगे, लेकिन एलोपैथी वालों को योग, पंचकर्म, बस्ती ये भी सिखाएंगे क्योंकि हम हमारे एलोपैथी में हमें सिर्फ मॉडिफाइड लाइफस्टाइल डिजीजेस, लेकिन उसकी कैसे करना चाहिए कोई नहीं सिखाता है। ये मेरी अपनी कमियां मैं अब पूरी कर रही हूँ प्रोविसी से सीख के। तो इसलिए मैं चाहती हूँ कि ये आप लोगों को मिले ताकि हमारी सोसाइटी में वो आप कर सकेंगे जो सबसे बढ़िया होगा। तो ये कोर्स अभी जून से अनाउंस होगा और पहला बैच हम नासिक में शुरू कर रहे हैं। तो ये बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटी हो।
Good afternoon and all respected witnesses. Myself, Atharva Dayananda Vadkar. I am a final year MBBS student at Lokman Deb Municipal Medical College and General Hospital. माझे पण सिंपल दोन प्रश्न आहेत. आता रिसेंटली आम्ही युनिव्हर्सिटी एक्झाम दिली, त्यात एक नवीन पॅटर्न आणला की एमसीक्यूज एंडला शेवटच्या 30 मिनिट्स मध्ये आम्हाला एमसीक्यू दिले जातात. आता आम्हाला सवय काय लागली की आपण स्टार्टिंगला स्लो स्टार्ट करतो आणि एंडिंगला पळायला लागतो. आता होतंय असं की शेवटच्या 30 मिनिटात जेव्हा आम्हाला एमसीक्यू भेटते आमची स्पीड कमी होऊन जाते. ना आम्हाला त्या थेरी क्वेश्चनवर फोकस करता येतोय ना आमचे एमसीक्यूज पूर्ण वाचून होते. आणि पहिले कसं होतं मॅम, आपण ऑप्शन्स असायचे की एबीसीडी फक्त तेवढं लिहायचं सर्कल करायचं. आता पूर्ण आन्सर लिहायला, तर शेवटच्या टायमिंगला आम्हाला एलिक्युलर टाइम देता येत नाही पूर्ण की त्याला फोकस करू का एमसीक्यू. तो एक माझा पहिला प्रश्न होता.
तर ते फक्त यावर्षी चांगली का देतात ते मला सर्जिकल स्ट्राईक करावं लागतं.
Unfortunately, यावेळेस आपला you also know that 2 papers have been leaked. Therefore, we have changed the pattern. We have changed the question paper online. So, you know that for MCQ 4 pages are there, and to print the 4 pages for 200 students, it requires time. That's why we have changed the policy. And first, we have changed the PNC section. So, for printing 1 page, less time has been required, and we have given that A section where the 4 pages are there, that can be given like half an hour. So half an hour, I think, as a teacher also, half an hour is enough for to write the 20 MCQs. So because first the B and 6 section has been given, so you have to concentrate.
But we not change the. I clarified. This is not change pattern. This was meeting. The most of a problem that is coming. Papers had started leaking. Papers had come out. So the question was have all exams again or do this. So we took a quick decision. And since printing out MCQ, because we can send the paper only after you sit in the hall. If we make you sit for 1 hour, उसमें भी tension है, उसमें भी stress है. If we don't let you do that, leaked paper, उसमें भी tension है. So we found the via media that bring you in half an hour early, give the paper, start writing BNC, तब तक they print out the MCQ. That is why only for this year was done. That's not going to be done next year.
आणि अजून एक प्रश्न होता की आता आमचे
आणि हे टेस्ट केलं ना यावेळेला. So that's why we tried it, that should we do it every time as a test case, and we are collecting the feedback when this feedback is coming in, and so we are not going to change the system into the whole.
आणि मॅम आता आमचे थर्ड इयर मध्ये 2 सब्जेक्ट होते, ENT आणि ऑप्थॅल्मॉलॉजी, ते शिफ्ट झाले फायनल इयर. पण आम्हाला असं काही शॉर्ट आलं नाही की आमचा टेन्यूर किती वर्षाचा असणार, की 1 इयर असणार की 1.5. तर आम्ही स्टील
केलं होतं because they were going to introduce next for you. So that is why, but then since the government, you can't suddenly introduce, no? If your next exam is going to be a long ENT ophthalmology clinical subjects, which was included in the final next part 1. And that is why they did, but the government withdrew the notification. And that is why this confusion has occurred. Now the NMC so far has not brought out a clarification. We have even asked them. Will you go back? But I think at the moment they put all subjects together.
टेन्यूर किती असणार की फॉर 1
No, tenure is where your finishes, sir. Exam जब तक होगा तब तक tenure है. तुम्हाला सांगायचं ना.
तुझी बॅच तो कुठले? 21. हाँ. The NMC for 21, the academic calendar has been given. So please visit the NMC website. You will get the answer.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and all the dignitaries present on the dais. Myself, Ritika Raikwat from PD Hinduja College of Nursing. So myself, I am a 4th-year student with a yearly pattern. So now we recently came to know that the semester pattern is having a forensic nursing subject, so which we weren't having. So now we were thinking like for having a post-graduation, if we are taking post-graduation, we can have an experience of forensic nursing as well. It enriches, gives us a chance for any fellowship programs of 2 months or 3 months. So that like we are having experience of psychiatry, pediatric, medical, surgical, but with that one add-on subject can be forensic for us. So can please enriches go forward with us?
I think SIP immediately, it will be lovely idea. Immediately in SIP we have put forensic, and my registrar can we run a forensic nursing in Nashik? Under because COE and registrar are forensic, I've got a nursing this thing. So
attend
So
the
I request both of them to do it.
Thank you, ma'am.
गुड आफ्टरनून मॅम. माझं नाव समाधान रावणाळे. सध्या लेटेस्ट मध्ये मी माझी सेकंड इयरची एक्झाम दिली होती. तर बिग प्रॉब्लेम असा झाला की आमचे 6 आउट ऑफ 6 पेपर लीक झाले होते. इव्हन फार्मेकोलॉजी वनचा पेपर आम्ही रिपीट एक्झाम दिलेला आहे.
And the next you didn't let us know, we would have repeated it all.
ऍक्च्युली मॅम तुम्ही 6 आउट ऑफ 6 पेपर चेंज केले होते नंतर.
We did a preemptive, that's why I said I have to do a surgical strike.
तर मग युनिव्हर्सिटी काय करते ऍक्च्युअली कारण पेपर लीकच्या प्रत्येक वर्षी होत आहे.
Yeah. So प्रत्येक वर्षी नाही होते म्हणजे because पहिल्या वर्षी मायक्रोबायोलॉजीचा लातूरून झाला होता मला सगळं आठवतं. माझी सीपीयू ठीक आहे हा ते प्रिलिमचा पेपर आला होता त्याच्यावर तेव्हा आणि त्याच्यानंतर आता झालंय. त्याचं काय होतं ना आपण जर एकीकडनं लिकिंग नळ असेल पण पाईप लीक होत आहे एकडनं बंद केलं की दुसरीकडनं लिकेज सुरू होतं. तर ती इव्हॅल्युएशनची लिकेजेस बंद केल्यामुळे पेपर फुटायची लिकेज सुरू झाली. तर त्यामुळे मला पण आय ऑल्सो इट कीप्स मी ऑन माय टोज. आय लव्ह इट. चॅलेंजेस येतात म्हणून नवीन सोल्युशन काढते. I just share with you all a lighter way where I first realized how innovative works. Attendance साठी I was a faculty, young faculty, and everyone does proxy, right? हमारे time हमने भी की थी, but when I became faculty, I said I must be smarter. So what I started was Sambola ticket system. So I had a sheet with 130 students, 130, 10, 20, 11 to the 21 to the like that sheet. And attendance has to start from 1 and keep calling out your numbers. Proxy नहीं होती. So you have to keep, जब challenge आता है तो एक नया solution निकालना पड़ता है. So that is what the university is doing. So we will keep playing the cat and mouse game. आप लोग जो करना है करते रहिए हम भी नहीं कम किसी से कम है ना.
Respected Vice Chancellor ma'am and all the dignitaries. Myself, Siddharth Mahajan from GD Board Foundation, YMT Homeopathic Medical College. I'm a 4th year student. Actually, ma'am, मी या 4 years मध्ये माझ्या खूप चांगला एक्सपिरियन्स केला. होमिओपॅथी कसं ट्रीट करू शकतो, कसं क्युअर करू शकतो, एफिकसी ऑफ होमिओपॅथी अँड स्कोप ऑफ होमिओपॅथी. पण मॅम जसं जसं मी म्हणजे मला प्रिव्हिलेज होतं मी सगळीकडे महाराष्ट्रात फिरू शकलोय खूप ठिकाणी. मी बघितलं की खूप जणांना अजूनपर्यंत होमिओपॅथी काय आहे माहित नाहीये. सो असं एमएचएस काही करू शकतं का किंवा असं काही केलं आहे का ज्याच्यानी लोकांना अवेअरनेस येईल होमिओपॅथीचा आणि होमिओपॅथीला ते ऍज अ अल्टरनेटिव्ह मोड ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट म्हणून घेऊ शकतात किंवा त्याच्याने असं पण काही करू शकतात का ज्याच्याने होमिओपॅथीमध्ये बाय चॉईस स्टुडंट ऍडमिशन घेऊ शकतात. कारण की मोस्ट ऑफ द मी एक्सपिरियन्स बघितलाय सगळे बाय चान्स येतात होमिओपॅथीमध्ये. पण असं काही समजा अवेअरनेस वगैरे झालं तर त्यांना बाय चान्स इन्स्टेड ऑफ कमिंग बाय चान्स बाय चॉईस पण येऊ शकते.
This effort is going on Ministry of Ayush कडनं on various pathways. जसं आता प्रकृती परीक्षण was a way of not की अगदी तुमची प्रकृती केल्याबरोबर सगळ्यांना सगळं सांग, पण it was increasing in awareness. So a university cannot do it. It will have to be a national thing, and I'm sure the National Homeopathy Commission would look into it. But having said that, लोकांना जानकारी येते when they start getting. आणि होमिओपॅथी लोकांना माहित नाही असं I'll be very unusual. I find everyone, in fact, first will try. Admission घेताना homeopathy comes lower, but treatment घेताना homeopathy comes first. सगळ्या घराघरात आम्ही माहिती केलेली आहे. पीपल फॉर छोट्या मोठ्या याच्यासाठी आधी होमिओपॅथी ट्राय करतील. नाही काही झालं तर मग किंवा सिरियस असेल तर ॲलोपॅथीकडे जातात. अँड दिस वॉज अ फाइंडिंग even when our Blossom project tribal area, when we asked them the choice depending on what was available. So if homeopaths go and make it available, people will trust them. Homeopaths want to stay in big cities and then to course CCMP, the certificate course in modern pharmacology and practice allopathy. How do you want them to respect you? So that is the thing.
आणि हे इनिशिएटिव्ह माझ्या मते प्रत्येक होमिओपॅथी स्टुडंट स्वतः पण करू शकतो. म्हणजे प्रत्येक कॉलेजने जर अवेअरनेस वाढायचं असेल कॅम्प घेऊन तुम्ही प्रत्येक विलेजमध्ये जाऊ शकता आणि स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द पिडियाट्रिक, कारण त्यांना प्रत्येक पिडियाट्रिक पेशंटला होमिओपॅथी औषधे घेण्यास एकदम सुखकर आहेत आणि ते लाईक पण करतात.
आणि कॉमन प्रॉब्लेम जे असतात ना, पिडियाट्रिक्सचे फीवर आहे, कॉफ आहे, पेन आहे, इन्फ्लेमेशन आहे, त्याच्यात सगळ्या तुमच्या आर्निका, कॅलेंड्युला सगळं म्हणजे मलाही माहिती आहे, कारण ती त्याच्यावरच वाढली आहे.
विलेज अडॉप्शन आहे. विलेज अडॉप्शनच्या माध्यमातून पूर्ण होमिओपॅथीचे विद्यार्थी कॉलेजेसच्या माध्यमातून जर आजूबाजूच्या खेड्यांमध्ये गेले, शहराच्या इतर भागांमध्ये गेले, तर इतर कोणाला तुम्ही होमिओपॅथी घ्या हे सांगायची वेळ येणार नाही जर सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांनी ऍक्टिव्हली त्या फील्डमध्ये काम केलं. जसं कोविडमध्ये आर्सेनिक अल्फामने काम केलं आणि बऱ्याच जणांनी मागून घेतलं की आमच्यापर्यंत
आजही कॉर्नसाठी तुझ्या कॉर्नवर वापरलं जातं आणि जनरली काय होतं की कॉर्नसाठी प्रत्येक जण जाऊन काय सर्जरी नाही करत. तर मॅक्सिमम लोक जे आहेत ॲलर्जीज कंडिशन असतील, स्किन केअर असतील, त्याच्यामध्ये होमिओपॅथी जास्त प्रेफर केलं जातं. आणि आपल्याला अवेअरनेस वाढवायचं असेल तर खरं कॅन्सरिंग चालू करा.
आणि मला पर्सनल हे आहे की लोकांना स्पेशली अलर्जिक कंडिशन, इन्फ्लेमेटरी कंडिशन, त्याच्यात ते ऑल प्रेफर टू यूज होमिओपॅथी.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Vaishnavi from Western College. Ma'am, this is regarding the earn and learn certificates provided by NHS. But ma'am, currently only 2% of the students are getting access on the thing. Like, it will be great if more students will get. Earn and learn. Only 2% of the students are getting.
50% है, 5% है.
2%.
5% आहे. आणि आपण इन्क्रीज फंड दिल्यामुळे because university has given increased fund, we are bringing new policy, so more students will be benefited in coming academic year.
Not only that, one of the curriculum that are brought up is the why is it not giving to teaching, and we have taken that also into the management and changed the policy that if you're not getting a stipend from the thing, you should be able to do that, provided your dean permits you to give those hours away. Because it should not happen that you are a PG, so you're doing private practice somewhere, and then you're getting away, and then you're earn and learn, you're not available to the college itself. So with the dean's permission, we are permitting postgraduate also.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other out of state, because otherwise this was another one. I mean, I've learned so much, and we've brought so many changes. They're bringing out a publication of what Kulaguru Patta taught the university. Not what we taught you, what you all taught us. In which, like I'm giving a simple out of state people. Now admissions are out of state, so the scheme should be applicable to them. Then people said that Savitribai Phule, why is it only to the girls? I mean, nursing में there are so many boys also joining in. So we said yes, why not? So all these things it has made us think. So sometimes rules have to be changed when you get inputs from people like.
नमस्कार मॅडम, माझं नाव सामदार वाडे, मी वायमकेआयुर्वेद महाविद्यालय खारघर आलो आहे. मॅम, माझा क्वेश्चन असा होता की आयुर्वेदाला फर्स्ट इयरला आल्याच्या नंतर विद्यार्थ्यांमध्ये अशी एक संस्कृतची भीती असते किंवा मग मी कुठे आलो, श्लोक वगैरे वाचायला लावतात, पंडित बनवणार काय, असे बरेच चर्चा होतात मॅम. मी 4th इयर मध्ये शिकतो मॅम, आणि मी बऱ्याच प्रॅक्टिशनरकडे वगैरे वैद्यांकडे जाऊन शिकत आल्यामुळे मला असं कळलं की आयुर्वेदामध्ये पण चांगले हील करण्याची कॅपॅसिटी आहे आणि आपण बघतोय पण आपल्या दैनंदिन जीवनामध्ये. परंतु तरी पण जे बेस आहे आयुर्वेदाचा संहिता वाचन, त्याच्यावर भर दिली पाहिजे असं मला वाटतंय. कारण मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टुडंट जे आहेत ते ट्रान्सलेटेड बुक मधून वाचतात आणि त्यांच्या श्लोकचा जो अर्थ काढला जातो तो त्यांच्या असतो आणि
प्रोविजन आहे तर मला उत्तर माहिती आहे, पण ते जास्त चांगलं समजू शकते.
बेसिकली तुझ्या प्रश्नाचंच उत्तर पण संहिता जर वाचायची असतील तर तुला संस्कृत आलं पाहिजे. आणि संस्कृत म्हणजे कसं आहे की एक शब्द म्हणजे 1000 त्याच्याचे अर्थ निघतात. जर तुला पाठांतर करायचं असेल तर एक ओळीचा श्लोक म्हणजे तुझे 1000 लाईन पाठ आहे थोडक्यात. इट इज जस्ट gist of that. म्हणजेच काय होतं की आपण ज्यावेळेस एखादा ग्रंथ वाचायला जातो त्याच्यावर टीपा असतात, माहिती आहे ना तुला? त्या ज्या टीपा असतात त्या टीपा आपण ज्यावेळेस करतो त्यातले वेगवेगळे अर्थ निघत असतात. मग आपल्याला जो अपेक्षित अर्थ आहे, तर आपण जर चांगलं संस्कृत शिकलो तरच तो आपल्याला लावता येईल, अन्यथा तो लावता येणार नाही.
Yes, sir.
आणि सगळ्यात म्हणजे जगामध्ये एकमेव लँग्वेज असते की त्याच्यापासून इंग्लिश सुद्धा डिराईव्ह ती संस्कृत.
त्यासाठी आपण एन्करेज करण्यासाठी काय करू शकतो का सर? स्पीच कॉम्पिटिशन असतील किंवा श्लोक स्पर्धा असतील,
भरपूर प्रकारच्या कॉम्पिटिशन आहे. आता नव्याने संस्कृत विद्यालय आलेली आहे, संस्कृत युनिव्हर्सिटी पण आलेली आहे. आता नाशिकमध्ये आपण एक संस्कृत युनिव्हर्सिटी थ्रू एक PhD चा कार्यक्रम राबवला, ज्याच्यामध्ये पेपर्स मागवण्यात आलेले होते आणि त्याच्यात टॉपिक पण असे ठेवलेले होते की त्याचे आयुर्वेदाशी निगडीत होते. म्हणजे मानस रोग होता त्याच्यामध्ये, मानस रोग इन महाभारत काल असा त्याचा टॉपिक होता. म्हणजे आता मानसिक स्थिती महाभारत काळामध्ये कशी होती आणि त्याच्यावरती संशोधन करण्याची आज गरज आहे. रामायण काळामध्ये जी असेल तर या सगळ्या पंचतंत्र तुम्ही वाचत असाल तर या सगळ्या ज्या गोष्टी ज्या आहेत त्या आपल्याला अर्न आणि लर्न या सगळ्या शिकवत असतात. आणि त्याच्यातच आपण मॅक्सिमम आपला जर इफेक्ट दाखवला तर निश्चितच सगळ्या लोकांमध्ये आपण एक चांगली संस्कृती राबवू शकतो हे मला वाटतं.
मला ऍब्सोल्युटली अगदी म्हणजे आता आपल्या राज्यात म्हणजे देशात सुद्धा इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम म्हणून IKS इंटिग्रेटेड NEP मध्ये पण खूप स्ट्रेस देत आहे. कारण आपल्याला लक्षात आलं की आपली जी कला होती, जी आपल्याकडे इन्फॉर्मेशन होती ती आपण विसरून गेलो कलोनियल रूलकडे आणि ती गेलेली. आता मी एक सिंपल उदाहरण देणार आहे विच इज गोइंग टू रिअली इम्प्रेसिव्ह. की माझ्याकडे आता मी रिसर्च सुरू करतोय विथ दे आर नॉट डॉक्टर्स एट ऑल. त्यांनी AI वापरून चेहऱ्याच्या एक्सप्रेशन नुसतं तुम्ही कम्प्युटरमध्ये बघताना तुम्ही ते कम्प्युटर सांगेल ह्याचा विचार करा त्याचा, तर त्याच्यावर त्यांनी 70 कार्डिनल पॉइंट वरनं प्रोग्राम बनवलाय ज्याच्यावरनं तुमचं कम्प्लीट पर्सनॅलिटी असेसमेंट आणि थॉट प्रोसेस, स्ट्रेस लेवल, एन्झायटी सगळं काढू शकतात. आणि त्यांना मी विचारलं तुम्ही केलं कसं? म्हणे आम्हाला प्रॉब्लेम आला तर बिझनेस त्याच्याकडनं आम्ही प्रेझेंटेशन करताना त्यांच्या मनात काय चाललंय ते आम्हाला ओळखायचे. दिस वॉज द प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट आणि सगळे IT ची लोक होते. आणि त्यांनी कुठून काढलं असेल? आपल्या नाट्यशास्त्रात त्यांना ते संस्कृत मधलं सगळं ट्रान्सलेट करून कुठले पॉइंट आणि कुठले मसल्स ही सगळी जानकारी तिकडनं आणून त्यांनी AI अल्गोरिथम दिले आणि मग डान्सर्स आणि ऍक्टर्सना त्याचं हे करून त्यांनी तयार केलं. आणि म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअली आम्ही दोघं तिघं बसतो आणि वी वर इम्प्रेस्ड विथ हाऊ द कम्प्युटर फाउंड आउट अवर कम्प्लीट पर्सनॅलिटी. त्यांना काही माहिती नव्हतं आमच्याबद्दल. सो दिस इज द लेवल. आणि आता आम्ही वी आर युझिंग इट ऍज अ रिसर्च टूल फॉर ब्रिंगिंग. त्यामुळे विचार आपल्याला आपल्या ह्याच्यातनं बाहेर पडूनच येतो. आणि संस्कृत मध्ये जे ज्ञान आहे बाहेर देश आता जर्मनी वगैरे मध्ये जे असे या लहान मुलांना पाठांतर करवतात कारण त्यांनी दिसलंय न्यूरोटिक सायन्सेस इम्प्रूव्ह होतात, आपले उपचार क्लिअर होतात आणि संस्कृत शिकलेल्यांचं पुढची बुद्धी चांगली वाढते. तुम्हाला संधी मिळाली तर हे इन्फॉर्मेशन मला वाटतं पोहोचवलं पाहिजे स्टुडंट.
अजून एक याच्यामध्ये जादूगार कॉलोनी माहिती असेल तुम्हाला किंवा बागेश्वर महाराज हे पण माहिती असेल. आता जे मॅडमने जे सांगितलं ते प्रत्येकाच्या चेहऱ्यावरनं जे भाव आहेत त्याच्यावरनं तुमचा संपूर्ण मनामध्ये काय चाललंय हे आपल्याला सांगू शकतो आपण. म्हणजे ह्याच गोष्टी आता पुढे येत आहेत पण आपण शिकत नाही. आपण आपलं शास्त्र सोडून दुसरं शास्त्र बघतो.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah.
My name is Mangesh Gore from HM Hospital, College of Nursing. In December 24, we gave exam of theory 4th year, year-wise pattern. So now, right now we are waiting for the result, and we don't know the date. So can we make a calendar, student calendar, so that we can know the expected date of result? Like in 30 days, MHS declares the result. So we don't know the exact date of result. So can we make a calendar for students on yearly basis or 6 month basis? Like to know the exact expected date of result.
अरे डिलिव्हरीची पण एक्झॅक्ट डेट माहिती नसते. unless you pay extra to decide the pre-decide the date and have it delivered by cesarean झालं त्याला रेट जास्त असतात तू आम्हाला तारीख दे आणि रेट लावून त्याची आणि त्याच मुहूर्तावर रिझल्ट घ्यायचं
पंडित वगैरे व्हायचे काय
Your practical has been finished on the 5th or 6th paper. अजून 10 दिवस पण झाले नाही. पूर्ण practice.
लास्ट प्रॅक्टिकल ज्या कॉलेजमध्ये होतं त्याच्या 10 दिवसाच्या आत आम्ही रिझल्ट लावून सो यू कॅन कॅल्क्युलेट की कोणाचे प्रॅक्टिसचे शेड्यूल कशी आहे लास्ट डेट कधी त्याच्या 10 दिवसाच्या आत लागणार आहे हे तुम्ही आता खात्री करू शकता.
सुट्टीसाठी पाहिजे का अभ्यासासाठी पाहिजे
गेले 2 तास आपण मॅडमशी संवाद करतो आहे प्रश्न उत्तरांचा मारा दोन्ही बाजूने प्रश्नांचा आणि उत्तरांचा चालू आहे शेवटचे 2 प्रश्न
Then ma'am, I'm nursing at Archilot and I'm representing College of Nursing and this Ashwini ma'am. Ma'am, we are the last year-wide batch in our college and we next all our junior batches are semester-wide. And when we ask that if there are any issues or concerns that we want to discuss with the evaluators, there are many concerns such as too many assignments, time constraints for grasping subjects like anatomy and physiology will form their basis ma'am. They have theory papers in one semester and practical papers in the other semester, which creates a gap between them. So, ma'am, the question I want to raise is, can we have a survey which can allow the students to provide their feedback after the end of each semester?
I think that's an excellent point, and I was wondering why the semester question has not yet come. We were waiting because every Kulaguru this question has come up. Nothing, students are either know that they've got the answer from other Kulaguru etc. So we would like to give an answer. Firstly, the semester system has been started by the INC and it's causing a lot of stress on students, and especially in the first semester because joining dates come late and in a short time you have to cram everything. So I have understood the same. We've taken up a case that at least first year it should not be semester but have a year ending. So we give you a longer duration, theory, practical, everything, and after that, 2 semester. So this is something we have written already. 2 times we have written, and we again take it up. As far as survey, I mean, we have a medical education. This thing, if you can design a survey of this semester, because our point is very valid. If we have a survey of all our nursing colleges and get say 1,000 responses, we will be with those results we send it to IIT. Now we are just writing students want, but we will do it as a proper authoritative thing. So one Google form and they will be able to send it. Excellent point.
So last question of today's Guru.
Yeah. I'll address the MARD one separately, maybe I can sit with before lunch, because those are very specific things. And so let's get the UG first.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself, Diana Gonsalves, and I'm representing the Vinayak College of Nursing, and I'm doing my first year. I am in first year right now. Right now, I am facing a problem. 12th marksheet वर जो नाव आहे तोच नाव ह्याच्यामध्ये कॅरी फॉरवर्ड केला जातो का कारण आता माझं लग्न झालेलं आहे आणि मला नाव चेंज करायचंय माझे डॉक्युमेंट क्लिअर आहेत तरी पण मला प्रॉब्लेम येतोय की 12th मार्कशीट प्रमाणे तुझं पुढे कॅरी फॉरवर्ड केलं जाते
बिकॉज ऍडमिशनच्या वेळेला जे नाव पडतं तेच नावावर द रेस्ट ऑफ द एज्युकेशन गोल इफ देर इज अ नेम चेंज इफ देर इज अ प्रोसेस एलिजिबिलिटी सेक्शन कडनं क्लिअर करावं लागेल बिकॉज एव्हरीवेअर देर इज अ प्रोसेस that if you need to change, there is some affidavit, there is a procedure. You can find out from the eligibility section of the university. But in the meantime, she can send us an email and we can give her a reply if the facility is there.
कारण एक adopted पण मुलगी आहे आणि तिचं पण सेम इश्यू झाला आहे तिचे डॉक्युमेंट सगळे क्लिअर आहेत आफ्टर adoption but तिचा biological name तिला प्रिफर केला NHS so now she is like तिला म्हणजे त्याच्याविषयी
We have that process with Dr. Muzumdar's son. So there's a कसं आपण change केलं on what basis. If that process can be, so I will request you to send an email to I think send it to your DSW department and copy to CC to EC. So we send it to the current department, or if you can write directly to the eligibility of the CC to EC. So that, goes into a thing and we look out for a solution.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
From MCQ to health communication and research via hostel facilities. 2 घंटे का ये सवाल जवाब का सेशन कादरगन सवाल जवाब के लिए मैं इंटरेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन कहना चाहूँगा। एक बहुत ही अनोखा रहा, सिर्फ आप स्टूडेंट्स के लिए नहीं, तो हम सभी के लिए एक अद्भुत था ये। इसलिए तो मैं इससे कहना चाहूँगा, उम्मीदों का सागर है हमारे गुरुवरु, अतः ज्ञान से भरा है उनका, अपने उपदेशों के अमृत से ऊर्जा और स्फूर्ति भरे सब है। जोरदार तालियां हमारे गुरुवारे के लिए। मैं अनुरोध करता हूँ कि इस कार्यक्रम का हो
मनातले अनेक प्रश्न, most questions in the mind. You have expressed in front of Vice Chancellor and all dignitaries on the dais. Madam has replied, Pro Vice Chancellor, Registered Sir, Controller of Examinations Sir. CO is such a post where all attacks comes of students until like मुसळधार पाऊस. या पावसाच्या माऱ्यामध्ये कंट्रोलर ऑफ एक्झामिनेशन नेहमीच असतात आणि पहिल्या प्रश्नापासूनच सरांना चाहूल लागलेली असते की आता माझा नंबर कधी येणार आणि त्या परीक्षेत होत. पाय असावे जमिनीवरती कवे चांबर घेताना, हसू असावे ओठावरती काळीच काढून देताना, संकटातही ठणकावून सांगावे हे आता बेहत्तर, नजर रोखली नजरेमध्ये आयुष्याला द्यावे उत्तर. असे जगावे हाताळावर आव्हानाचे लावून अंतर, नजर रोखुनी नजरेमध्ये आयुष्याला द्यावे उत्तर. असेच तुम्ही सर्वांनी इथे उत्तर दिली. आजच्या या कार्यक्रमात आभार प्रदर्शन करताना जो व्हॅलेंटाईन डे आपण युरोपियन लोकांकडनं घेतला आहे, त्याचबरोबर आज अमेरिकेचा ऑर्गन डोनेशन दिवस पण आहे, तो मात्र अजून घेतलेला नाहीये. नजीकच्या काळात तो पण घ्यावा सगळ्यांनी. तसेच आज पुस्तक गौरव दिवस पण आहे, सर्वांना लक्षात यावं. त्या पुस्तकांमुळेच आपण पुढे जातात आणि आपलं करिअर करतो. मी सर्वात प्रथम आभार व्यक्त करतो सेवा मंडळ एज्युकेशनचे मॅनेजमेंट डॉक्टर मिस्टर एंड मिसेस त्रिवेदी, की त्यांनी विद्यापीठाच्या कुलगुरू पट्टा या कार्यक्रमासाठी त्यांचं पूर्ण इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर ऑडिओ व्हिज्युअल पासून प्राचार्य, शिक्षक आणि विद्यार्थी आणि व्हॉलेंटियर्स पर्यंत सर्वच यंत्रणा उपलब्ध करून दिली. मी त्यांचे धन्यवाद व्यक्त करतो. महाविद्यालयाच्या प्राचार्य शिल्पा शेट्टीकर मॅडम, ज्याही वेळेस आम्ही त्यांना साथ दिली त्यांनी अति तत्काळ प्रतिसाद दिला आणि सदर कार्यक्रम इथे आयोजित करण्यास व्यवस्थापनाकडनं आम्हाला परवानगी घेऊन दिली. त्यांचेही धन्यवाद व्यक्त करतो. कुठलाही कुलगुरू घडला विद्यार्थ्यांच्या सहभागाशिवाय अपूर्ण असतो. तुम्ही विद्यार्थी तिथे नसतात तर कुलगुरू कट्ट्याला अर्थ राहिला नसता. मॅडम नेहमीच सांगतात विद्यार्थ्यांना, पुढे जायचं असतं आणि खचायचं नसतं. प्रत्येकाच्या आयुष्यात काहीतरी असते थोडे, नाही नाही मनात उगाच तू बसू नकोस, आयुष्य खूप सुंदर आहे, फक्त तू खचू नकोस. सामर्थ्य आहे हातात जर स्वप्ने डोक्यात घेऊन, तर परिस्थितीशी भिडवून छाती दोन हात करत तर विजय तुझाच असेल. मागे होऊन बघू नकोस, आयुष्य खूप सुंदर आहे, तू फक्त खचू नकोस. ही प्रेरणा मॅडमने दिलेली. विद्यार्थी, तुम्ही सर्व विद्यार्थी आपली वेळ विसरली वेळेची हजर झालात आणि मॅडम सभागृहात येण्यापूर्वी आपण सर्व विद्यार्थी आणि अत्यंत संपेपर्यंत काही विद्यार्थ्यांना मॅडमची वार्तालाप करायचं राहून गेलेलं आहे. वेळेअभावी आपण करू शकत नाहीये, त्याबद्दल मी दिलगिरी व्यक्त करतो आणि सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांचे आभार व्यक्त करतो. यानंतर मुंबई विभाग हा अथॉरिटीज मध्ये फार मोठा आहे. आमच्या विनंतीला मान देऊन सिनेट मेंबर मिलिंद काळे सर, गोडिवले मॅडम, प्रज्ञा कापसे मॅडम इथे हजर आहेत. अकॅडमिक काउन्सिलचे मेंबर आशिष भगत सर, मानसी दत्तर मॅडम, महाराष्ट्र आरोग्य विज्ञान विद्यापीठाच्या माजी कुलगुरू निलिमा क्षीरसागर मॅडम आवर्जून इथे उपस्थित राहिला. मॅडम तुम्हाला मी सर्वांना विनंती करतो उभं राहून मॅडमला इथे उपस्थित राहिल्याबद्दल धन्यवाद द्यावे. या कार्यक्रमासाठी महाराष्ट्र आरोग्य विज्ञान विद्यापीठातून आमचे CRO स्वप्नील तोरणे सर, त्यांची टीम, असिस्टंट रजिस्ट्रार संदीप राठोड सर, त्यानंतर मुंबई रिजन ऑफिसचे संजय पिसाळ सर आणि त्यांची टीम इथे पूर्ण हजर आहे. त्यानंतर डेप्युटी रजिस्ट्रार नितीन कावेडे सर, कंट्रोलर ऑफ एक्झामिनेशन कडू सर, रजिस्ट्रार बंगाल सर, प्रो व्हाईस चान्सलर निकुंभ सर आणि आमच्या लाडक्या गुरुगुरू कनेक्टर मॅडम. मॅडम सकाळी उठून नाशिकवरनं 9:35 तिथे हजर झालेले आहेत. आज कुलगुरू कट्ट्याचा टाइम मॅडमची एंट्री 11 वाजता असते. 1.5 तासात काय पाल्पिटेशन होते हे न सांगितलं परंतु मुंबईची ट्रॅफिक मॅडमने आलेला सांगितलं ट्रॅफिकचा भरोसा नाही आणि मी वेळेत पोहोचलो पाहिजे आणि हा वेळेचा एक आदर्श आहे हा प्रत्येक वेळेस आम्हाला अनुभवण्यात येतो. मॅडम धन्यवाद. विद्यार्थ्यांच्या सर्व प्रश्नांची आपण समर्पक उत्तरं दिली. आपण विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी आणि विद्यार्थ्यांप्रती सर्व स्कीम्स वगैरे पूर्ण इथे राबवतात. सगळ्यांच्या इच्छेला तुम्ही मान देऊन त्याची उचित परिषदांसमोर मांडणी करून ते मंजूर करून घेतात. म्हणून मॅडम शेवटी जाता जाता म्हणतो सन्मान आणि सन्मती लाभो सदा सत्संगती, नीती नाही भ्रष्ट हो जरी संकटे आले किती, पंखाच या बळ दे झेपावणे आकाश दे, तू बुद्धी दे तू तेज दे, नवचेतना दे विश्वास दे, जे सत्य सुंदर सर्वदा आजन्म त्याचा ध्यास दे, आजन्म त्याचा ध्यास दे. सर्व पाहुण्यांमध्ये ज्यांच्याकडनं आम्हाला सर्व गोष्टी मंजूर करून घेण्यात येतात आवर्जून उपस्थित राहिलेल्या वर्षा फडके मॅडम यांचं मी धन्यवाद व्यक्त करतो आणि स्वप्नील तोरणे सरांकडून अत्यंत काव्य आभार व्यक्त करण्याबद्दल त्यांचे
सर्वात आधी आभार मानते DSW आमचे देवेंद्र पाटील साहेब. आम्ही स्पोर्ट्सची टीम चालली आहे, ह्याचं चाललंय, LIC चाललंय, पण सगळं दर वेळेला हे म्हणजे क्षण आपल्याला आणून देतात एकत्र आणि ते 2-3 तास आपले किती छान गेले कि कुलगुरु के कट्टे पे आधा कप चाय ही अभी वो खाना भी खिलाने वाले हैं.
या कार्यक्रमाचा समारोप आपण राष्ट्रीय कार्यक्रम आहोत. सर्वांना विनंती आहे
हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे, गावे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे
भारत माता की जय.
सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना विनंती त्यांनी कसं करायचं आपण एक समूह छायाचित्र घेतो आहोत.
Thank you.